Hello? Whoopsies, my bad. Haha. It's okay. I got everything running, thankfully. I mean, nobody really knows what I'm talking about, but it's okay. It's all good. Hi, Lexi. Welcome in. Thanks for the first and the check-in. Congrats. Carta Maria. So close. But thank you. Carta yeah. We'll do some art first. Um, so I want to do some art first. Oh, maybe we'll go with this. Just got home. No problem. Take care of yourself. And pop in whenever you'd like, if you still want to in the future. But if not, if you change your mind, it's all good. Nah, mapo tofu, nice. Do you like mapo tofu, Arya? Hi. Oh my God, Vin's here. Oh no, my my stinky ass art in front of crazy correct Vin. Hello. Oh my God, yeah. What you mean? Oh no, I'm scared. I love mapo tofu. Yeah, I on Saturday, I think it was, Arya, you made me really laugh because when you were playing Dark Knight, you sounded so hurt. You're like, but why aren't they looking at me? And so I was like, I kind of want to doodle that if I can. So I'm probably gonna doodle that today, as well as another thingy that happened with when Winnie's and I played Baisu, and we got jump scared by the little girl. I thought that was really fun. So we doodled that as well. Did like rough drafts before stream because I think just raw dog in the stream having nothing. I just have to make it up on the spot. I'm just like, oh, um, yeah. So hold on. Sorry, I was trying to get a reference specifically of them looking somewhat to the left. So here, I'll pop this in. It's because I can't imagine things, and having like the stuff there is will help a lot, I think. But also I think the model looking a bit like, hold on. I think this will help too. Wait. There. Okay, well that's an interesting expression to have, but we'll use the model as well, looking wise. Okay, yippee! Baisu looked so scary. It was pretty scary. I mean, like most horror games, the scares kind of stop being scary at at a certain point. Hold on, let me also just move this just in case I get flagged. Let me, oh, whoopsies. Because I know that this is a bad word for a lot of non-Australians. Well, I mean, it is still a bad word in Australian, don't get me wrong, but like, uh, I think that it's also just tossed around here a lot more, a lot more frequently, I guess. Let's just hide that for now. Just realized what you wrote? Yeah. Yeah, I did a small little doodle, and I can't really decide whether I want like, oh wait, shit. Hold on. I made a new playlist for this and everything. Yippee! Doodle? Yeah. Um, where is it? I can't decide if I like using, because I like that the texture that the little, what's it called? That the little the pen, the pencil brush gives, but also the these, like this pen is also way more, I don't know, also look like nice chibi look to it, or at least the kind of style I'm going for, kind of deal. So I'm not sure what to do. I'll also, if you do decide to pop in, Aria, no pressure to, but I'll need your help. on when I have trouble with a lot when I'm doing this stuff. There's a cute pen pressure. Yeah. I'm also just bad at. I don't really understand how the pen pressure works, and I'm not sure if my tablet pen is suited for it. I'd love to time some. Yeah, no problem. I'm just saying. No rush as well. Oh, wait, let's turn it down a bit, actually. That one was just low previously. Hi, Appion, welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. Hello. Wow, they look so fucking smug. It's like you just said something to them and they're like, oh, okay. Mango. Hi, Appion, welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Did I say that already? I feel like I just did. But hi, welcome in nonetheless. We did, it's fine. I take double welcomes. Alrighty. Good. And I'm wondering how to make the mouth a bit angrier. This doesn't look angry enough. Also, it is nice to be home again. Yippee! How was the wedding stuff? I hope it was good. I hope you had fun, or it was just fun in general. I should probably draw this on a different layer. Nice. Again, arrive, little dude. Hamsters for you getting home and stuff. That's so cool of you, Arya. God, it's so funny. Being like, that's so cute. Pivot. Lex, I didn't know you were my receptionist. Well, the receptionist at the facility. God damn. Why are you working this late? Funnily enough, I think I've drawn like Neb enough that I somewhat remember, just based off of pure memory, like what they look like. I mean, it's a pretty simple design in terms of like hair and face, to be fair, but yeah, you know. I get hugged by some very attractive male revenue performers, which was neat. Food was solid. Event itself was a good time with a bunch of people I know well and like a lot. It's good times all around, other than the lack of sleep part and the rush. That's fair. I'm glad you had fun. The only problem that I have is I'm really bad at translating hair. Like, really bad at it. Well, I mean, I'm bad at translating a lot of things, but like, hair is something I struggle with, even though it's probably something I'll need to learn pretty like, how do I say this? Like, pretty fast? Or like, it's just attached to the head, and expressions in head is what I want to learn first, kind of deal. Where's the face? Is this the face? Oh no, I drew it all on the same layer. I hate my life. It's alright, let's just bring it up a bit. I didn't get to see Thunder from Down Under, an all-Australian male revenue group, which, you know, shame, damn. That sounds like it would have been very fun. Honestly. Yeah, I don't really like the mouth. I'll probably have to change it to something else. I don't know what to do given the situation. What are some, like, angry... Do I have any references that have, like, angry expressions? Not the same layer. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna be the one to break that curse. Sadly. We can do the classic house fade, the house mouth. The little little. Mm, okay, hold on. I'm gonna look for ref. Ref is what we need, I think. Yeah, I also didn't get to see the burlesque shows. Also a shame. Damn. I haven't. God, what was the last show I ever watched? Like just any kind of something for entertainment, but like in person. God, was it Vegas? No, it couldn't have been Vegas. I don't know actually. I think I remember watching something in Vegas. I don't think it was Cirque du Soleil, but it could have been. It's been a long time. Went to cabaret by accident once. I feel like that's like easy enough to stumble into when you're in wherever you live. But what makes it those? You know what? I'm just gonna Google it. What is it? Fuck off with this stupid. I hate this stupid AI answer thing. You know, to get around it, apparently you just search up you put a swear word in it. So like, for example, if I just searched up what is a cabaret club, and I got the AI answer, and I'm just like, what the fuck is a cabaret club? And it'll come up with what you need, like without the AI answer. Try it yourself. There's like 10 circs now in Vegas. Never mind the rest of the world. Good accident or bad? Well, that's wild. I think okay accident. Okay, cabaret is an establishment that provides entertainment through a short variety acts such as comedy and musical acts, as well as dance. They may also offer more sexually charged acts such as burlesque performers, in which costumes and routines are seductive, but performers are not typically nude. Oh, okay. I see. I get it now. Because I didn't know they were like not safe for work in a way, but I didn't know how. Hi, dear. Welcome in. Another goated artist. We've got Vin. We've got Arya. We've got Deer now. Oh my. Everyone is shining, and I am but on the floor, staring up and praying to all of you. Hi, Cappy. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, if you need to search something up and you're pissed off at like seeing the what's it called? The I think a triangle mouth might be a bit better in terms of anger. Hi, Galmouth. Welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. I hope your stream goes well today, and I hope you had a good day so far. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, what did you guys have for You Found the Katamari soundtrack? I did. The first one. I don't want to spoil anything from the second game until I listen to it myself, so I just put in Katamari Damacy stuff. You're back thinking. Thank you for joining you on call. Alrighty, no rush, Aria. See, I don't know how to translate the hair very well. Right. I mean, we can do this. The thing is, like, this is connected, but I don't want to draw the face like that. It looks a bit disjointed, right? Because it's a bit too square. So, We could just cheat, I suppose. and pretend. I mean, I could just color that in and then keep the red of the... like this. Hold on. So where does it go? It goes past the ear. I think I should make the ear a bit smaller, too. Yeah, I kind of want to ask if the mic streams felt neutral or less awkward. I like them. Personally. I mean, that's just because I'm a fake fan and I muted you. Muted your streams a few times. Well, and just like, I would check on when I do my usual check between like a bunch of the other streamers that are on at the same time. But now I can be like, oh, I hear, like, if I'm not on your tab at that moment, I can hear Deer being like, oh, we're gonna raid out. I'm gonna end stream here. I'm like, yippee! And then if you guys start talking about something that I want to pop in on, I'll be like, oh, I can say something stupid, kind of deal, you know? But yeah, I like them. I'm glad you pivoted to it. But yes. Wait, they're mic streams now? Yes, they are. As far as my cadence, it's focus attention and volume. Yeah. So, anyone here, please do go check out the revamped now mic on deer sightings. I mean, nothing has changed apart from them having a mic on, but yeah. Now you can hear deer live in action. I think it'll better line like this. Wait, that was pretty good, as is. Wait, Hand, why aren't you doing the thing you just did? Oh well, we can just... let's not get caught up on it for now. We'll leave it like this-ish. Yeah, there you go. So start changing my words a lot more than I usually normally do. That's fair. I think I placed you. I'm guessing accent-wise and plus time zone-wise, I'm pretty sure you're an IN. I'm not sure if that's the thingy. And if that was completely wrong, I'm so sorry. Hold on, miss my, and then I can do this as well. Yeah, it was neat to finally hear you. I'm not the kind of person who was just like, I need a voice and face reveal of any kind of like capacity, but it's also neat hearing stuff. I hope you've been having fun. I mean, you went on like much longer today than in the beginning. Def not normal for I say. Oh really? Hi, Apollo. Welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it.
Throat's a bit parched.
I will hydrate once I get this fucking line. I know you're supposed to draw with like your elbow more than anything, right? But my tablet is so small. It's like it's not even... how long is this? It's like just a bit longer than my tablet pen itself. It's like another half of the tablet pen. That's how big my my tablet is, so I can't really afford to draw with my whole elbow. Nope, it's a lot more posh, I've been told. Really? That makes satisfaction. Thank you. Thank you, Apollo. I hope you've been well. Wait, did I say what I had for dinner already? I forgetty. Anyway, I had rice and some menudo and I think it's called pinakbet in Tagalog. Um, so I had that. I went longer because I think I kept getting derailed by some of the conversations. Plus, I was going really slow. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It sounds like you're having fun, like just talking to peeps as well. I had dessert for dinner. What kind of dessert? Oh, hello, hello, but it's cookies and cream. Oh, okay, nice. Hope you. Wait, what? Hello, hello, but it's cookies and cream. Isn't the part of hello, hello the part that it's ube and like shaved ice and whatnot? What? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, I thought I was American. Really? That's oddly very American. Good change of pace, I will say. I found out though, like unless my chat is active, compared to when I'm playing games, I don't talk nearly as much as what do you call it? As I do when I'm playing games. But I think it makes sense because you know, I think art takes a little bit more braining for me because it's something I'm still like learning or doing. Kind of deal. So I'm really like impressed when people can keep up with their chat now with like when it comes to art. It's not like I before I was like, oh yeah, it must be so easy to talk to people about doing art. It's more that I was just like, it's it's hard. I didn't realize how much like brain capacity it took. Especially when like even if it is an active chat, you have to like make sure you're talking about what was talked about next and stuff and keeping up. Then you're gonna hate me for what I'm about to say. I eat it layer by layer. That's fine. I'm not really. I'm the kind of fellow that's super whitewashed. Sadly, I don't like Hello Hello very much. So it doesn't offend me. You probably offend my direct family or ancestors, but not me. Still hard to listen to the bots. That's fair. I didn't grow up, but I think I'm like so used to my voice now because I edited videos. I used to make videos for the YouTube and stuff. Those are all unlisted and archived. So if you want to find those, it's going to be impossible, and it's not like I went by the same name, like right now anyway. So yeah, people hear top down. Yeah, I know. People hear me mumble now. I mean, it's fine. Like, I don't think anyone truly cares. I also just trail off mid sentences and don't remember shit in stream. So it's like it's whenever. If anything, it's just I also just think it's super impressive that you built the following you did without a mic in the first place as well. It's not that I think that you need like you that people that don't stream without a mic can't have a lot of followers or anything. It's more just like, huh, really, you really just be so cracked at what you do that people are like, damn, I'm gonna follow this person. It's crazy. Hello, but it's cookies and cream, but it's not mixed. So part of me is offended and disgusted by what I did. Well, that's okay. As long as you have some remorse there, I suppose. Right? That's how it works, right? I don't know how to draw that part of the clothes. I had it like somewhat figured out here. And then I guess like that. Anyway, I don't want this to be anything super crazy. Little shorties. Give us the lost media? Absolutely not. Those are not seeing the light of day. Well, I've shown somebody recently something because they were talking about their Japan trip and I wanted to show them my vlog, my one vlog that made it, that I managed to edit and whatnot. But no, that would dox me, so I cannot show that one, even though I'm pretty proud of that one still. That would dox me, like, really bad. You know what? I need to bring it up a bit more. It doesn't look a bit awkward. But as long as you have remorse, Apollo, that's okay. It doesn't really affect me too much. But I think it's all good. Just don't let other fellows know, I guess. Because they might react differently. Might get absolutely obliterated. But an even bigger small part of me said, I think I picked up a bit of traction when I started rating people around September. Otherwise, I was actually streaming to myself. I mean, that's how you grow too. It's like Twitch is that kind of platform. You are definitely shooting yourself in the leg if you want to grow without rating people, I think. Because then, like, how else are people going to know you other than pressing on the thing and being like, oh, wow, cool, look at this streamer. And while that does happen, it's like, you know, it's not necessarily the best way, I suppose. Now rush into a fellow Limbus stream and mention this. There's a lot of fellow tubers out there. Streamers in general. I was so surprised. I live in such a bubble. So when I entered this bubble, I was like, oh. So I didn't want to tell anyone I was streaming. That's fair. I'm not. To have a lovely art stream? Okay, enjoy. Go get blasted. Sweet. That's like the first ever like little body that I've just workshopped myself, I think. I haven't done like the rest, to be fair, but hi Gonzalez, welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate it. I hope you had a good sleep or good day so far. I don't know if you've noticed, but I do like it when I don't connect my lines. And then I can just probably color in them later. It's a lot easier for my brain to like be happy with it for some reason. But yeah, I'm glad you've been having fun with your with your mic on streams. When you were talking about your mic on stream, and I was like, on that one night before you started doing it, I was like, um, I was like, yo, when are you gonna do that? I had no idea that you were gonna do it like the next day. So that's why when I popped in and said hello, after my usual like, when I tabbed out, I was like, oh yeah, whoops, I need to go check on if anybody said hi to me in Deer stream. And then I was like, wait, Deer isn't in the chat. What do you mean? I quickly scanned, and so I saw people talking, like, to not each other, but to, like, I guess it could have only been you, and I was like, oh, shit. Oh yeah, I wanted it to be a surprise. Well, it was a pretty good surprise. Did Vin know at the beginning? I think only Echo and Duck knew because I was asking for mics. Ah, okay. That's fair. Now Vin rolled with it. I see. Hmm. No. At that point, it would be better to just redraw it or change it to something else. I mean, I could just do this. Let's be fair. Dum, 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 dum. Yippee! I know that Duck helped with audio. Oh, neat. That's rad. Connections, baby. That would have gutted me if she missed out, so she told me to tell her the date so she could pop by. Even though she was celebrating her B-day with the fam. Aww. That's neat. That's so cute. Alrighty, I think I'm done with my one. Now it would just have to be... I don't know what to do for Rinnie's. She had, like... She was fucking horrified. And I did jump too, but I'm not sure what kind of expression to give her. So we'll just start doodling some expressions. Yeah. What is it? Do I have a reference of like something scared? Nope. I don't know. I'm trying to think of those like anime ones where they're like they've got like a lot of lines. I think what name Bocce? Bocce had something like that. See, scared. Nope. Oh yeah, something like this. Something like that kind of deal with the lines and everything. Like this. Oopsies. Hi, I'm back. Welcome back. I hope you had a good dinner. Enjoying if you're okay? Yeah, sure, no problem. Let me just hop into Discord real quick. Okay. Feel free. Whenever. Where are you? Here. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, hi.
Mini Arya. Hold on. Give me a second.
Tiny me.
Tiny.
Tiny.
Alrighty, here you go. There we go.
Nice. Hello, hello.
Hi. Welcome in. What did you have for dinner?
How? Oh, I had salmon onigiri.
Oh, yummy.
Yeah, and like a stick of like yuzu chicken.
Yuzu chicken, yum. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome. I love yuzu.
Yeah. Yuzu is so good.
Yeah.
So there's this thing where that they sell in like convenience stores where it's like it's chicken that goes well with salad, and it's in this like what do you call this, like airtight like plastic thing,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like seasoned yuzu chicken something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was my dinner. Hi, dear. Hello, dear sighting.
Oh my god, wait, yeah,
Hi,
now that you
hi.
have a mic, dear, you can do like, I think you mentioned that you were gonna do like co-work streams. Now I can even have you on at some points too.
Oh,
Doodlin. Yeah.
let's go.
Dear started mic streaming the other day, yesterday I think it was.
Oh, nice.
There's a
Let's
jump scare.
go. I really love Deer's like Year of the Snake art. That was really good. I mean, everything is really good. I'm biased.
Yeah. A little biased, but that's aight.
A little biased.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Ochre Father.
Hello,
Hi.
Ogre Daddy. Hello.
Hello. Hi. How are you now?
I'm okay. I'm tired.
Oh.
Like,
Do you have a busy day?
no, in the sense of like, I don't know, I woke up today, I got like, it's that tired where like, no matter what kind of sleep you get, you're still tired.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, fair, valid.
Yeah. The soul deep tired, you know?
Oh no. It's like I want my soul to get a massage.
Yeah,
That kinda
exactly.
tired.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's fair and valid. What do you usually do to relax? I'm kind of curious.
To relax, I usually just blast music and sit there.
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of music?
Stuff that's not necessarily relaxing, but stuff I like listening to, you know?
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
I don't know, like a lot of rock or just heavy guitar stuff,
Oh,
I would say.
wait, do you perhaps know the guitar song called Cliffs of Dover?
I don't think so.
I need to show you that later. Or whenever you're free, because it's very good. It's entirely like a 6-minute guitar solo.
Ooh.
It's really good. It's like one of the hardest songs to play
Oh.
on a guitar. Man, I got hyped. Sorry, I got so excited.
You're okay.
Thinking about it. But yeah, also I really like. I don't always get to watch stream, especially recently. But your art is so good. I just every now and then when I see Deer online streaming, I'm like, oh, I pop in whenever I can.
Yeah.
So,
I love their
yeah.
process, especially when they start coloring and like putting the colors in. It's my favorite part.
I love the studies. They're so
Yeah.
good.
That's true.
Yeah.
It always fascinates
Corey
me. Rinny's now. I'm trying to think of an expression.
Oh, it's Rinny's when she was like spooked out of her mind. Oh man, I actually didn't get to see the scene where this happened. What happened?
It should
that
be
scared you?
it should be clipped, I think.
Oh.
There was like a little girl that popped out of nowhere, and she was just like,
oh man.
boo. but he was like the one that got us the most out of all the scares.
Oh man.
Yeah.
How on a level of like that game? Wait. Scariest game
Yeah.
to the on the level of like it in comparison to the scariest game you've ever played. Where does it lie?
At first, it was pretty terrifying because it was like my first time ever playing that kind of like body cam, very realistic fidelity, like high fidelity horror game.
Oh, it's high fidelity. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I'm
And
so
then I was like just terrified. The first time around, I tried to play it before it crashed, and I had to change to a different game. So I was like, Rennies, can
Oh.
you help me? I'm usually pretty good with horror games, but even that one, I was just like,
Dang. That means it's real scary. Oh
yeah.
man.
But then it wore off. Just like a lot of horror games, it wears off pretty quickly.
Oh.
Like that's the problem
You're
with them.
also uh-huh.
Where once it's revealed what's hunting you or whatever, it's much less scarier. Ironically,
Oh,
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, because you have knowledge now. I like the horror that is unsettling and more just what's it called?
Mhm.
Stuff that's like always keeping you on edge.
Mhm.
That's my favorite kind of horror.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
curious now if you'll ever consider playing something like Rule of Rose.
Yeah. I think you mentioned it, and I think I do have it on my wish list on Steam. If it's still there.
Oh.
If it
Oh,
was there.
I didn't know you could play it on Steam.
I'm not sure if it was, but I do remember you mentioning it, and I did look it up after the
Oh.
fact. So we'll see.
I'm kind of excited because you really like you and Lily are really good at playing horror games. I'm very excited. I will hold my excitement.
Mhm.
I'll hold my excitement. Yeah. Boo! That's so cute. Boo.
Yep, just a little boo.
Oh, boo. It reminds me of the little face on the cup in Lethal Company.
I know the little sprimbly little guy like this. I love
Oh,
him.
so cute. I, ever since we played,
Mhm.
I could not stop watching Lethal Company, like, gameplay and stuff.
Oh, so cute. I mean, cool.
So cute. I mean, what?
I mean, cool.
No,
It's cool. No, not
yeah,
cute. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's totally cool of me
Yeah.
to be looking at that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And hi, Unlimited. Welcome in. Thank you. Sorry. It took me a
Hi.
bit. I hope you had a good eat or a good day so far.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you go first.
No. I'm okay. I just needed to let my sister know that I got home.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm having so much trouble trying to translate the hair in this one.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like even in my in hold on, like this one, it's not exactly correct the hair, but it's good enough that it's readable. And I don't want it to be like completely realistic or anything since it's chibis, but when it comes to hairstyles, I'm not exactly sure. How do I say this? How to like, I guess translate it, yeah, as best as I can, or simplify them down. Yeah, and this hairstyle, I'm
Man.
just like, how do I make it come across?
That's true. I feel like honestly that's why I don't draw chibi very often.
Yeah.
Because like I also find it really difficult to like simplify hairstyles down or like anything actually.
Yeah.
Uh you're also making it such that it's not like those super clean, super fancy looking chibis. It's also like
Yeah.
a very silly, cute looking chibi.
Yeah. Because like
I
for
wonder if maybe.
example, oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say that maybe like if you had like pictures of Rini's emotes, she's probably drawn herself simplified.
Yeah.
So you could use those as a reference too.
Oh no, this one specifically. Yeah, Vinny's hair is all right, and it kind of translates into my my head because I've doodled her a few times. But it's this one specifically that I'm having trouble with. Yeah,
Oh, you
But wait
can make her
for
noodles if you'd like to.
yeah.
Anything is fine.
Because I know the face is
Mhm.
like kind of like this kind of deal where it's
Mhm.
facing like this way, and so this part of the hair should be thinner, right? Because it's like here it is, for
Mhm.
example. It's much thinner, but I don't know how to
Uh-huh.
like do it. I guess in a way
Oh.
that it's because like the hair also spills out this way, but I know that this is the back.
Mhm.
This is
Mhm.
coming out from behind the head hair kind of deal.
Mm,
It's just yeah.
I see. Let me
Ugh.
see if I could
Stubby.
huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can stream to you as well.
Hmm.
Uh, um hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean
It's difficult.
like the fringe, I think you mean? Is that
Um,
the
no, I got the fringe down essentially because I can just do that as like a to separate it from the back and then bring
oh.
stuff around. This is
Oh,
just
okay.
this side of the head that I have trouble with because I'm not sure how to make it like
Oh,
thinner.
that's fair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think that looks really good though. Like
yeah.
that.
I don't
Yeah.
mind it as it is now.
Mhm.
If it's a bit more rounded, then you can have the hair spilling out. But then it's this side that I get that my brain is like not understanding, like here.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I always struggle with it,
Um,
even in with Neb's like part of this side. It's just much easier since I do have a
oh.
reference, and even
Mhm,
I went in and quickly did this angle
mhm,
specifically because I wanted to draw the little fish thingy,
mhm.
but yeah, I don't know how to do this bit.
Oh, let me see if I can stream to you
Yeah.
and kind of like slowly also draw at the same
Mm-hmm.
time.
Okay.
Okay, let me see.
Let's see how it works.
Uh, dun, 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 dun. Co-working.
Cool work
Let's go.
indeed. Yeah.
Also, I love Clip Studio. It's just
Me
so much
too.
nicer for
Yeah.
illustration.
Yeah. It's yeah, because I even do like all of my what's it called?
Your
My
thumbnails, right?
thumbnails in here. Yeah.
Nice.
It's been
It's
fun.
like I like that
What
they
is
they kind of
this?
made Clip Studio like adaptable to something like Photoshop.
Yeah, yeah.
So I really appreciate that. Okay, let me try and
I still haven't like plugged in
also.
my telescope photos to
Mhm.
see if I can edit them in Clip Studio. Because I used to when I used to
Oh,
do photography, I had Lightroom and Photoshop.
oh,
Yeah.
Lightroom.
But I don't have those in this computer. I mean, I can grab them. Yeah. But like,
Is
yeah.
is Lightroom like a subscription
I
thing
think it's
now?
part of the Adobe stuff, yeah.
Oh, I
Mm-mm.
remember back in the day when you could just like buy them.
Yep.
Oh, oh wait, I'm streaming. Oh, sorry. Let
Oh.
me change my
Oh,
window.
there you are.
Uh,
Okay. Oh my
let
god,
me
light mode
see.
user.
Oh, that's wait.
What?
Yep, that's me. Wait, it's I didn't know that Twitch had a dark mode
Oh, really? And you just got
on
used to you
PC.
just got used to light mode?
I don't know where you can change it.
I don't know either actually. I
Uh,
thought it was just default black or dark.
that's that's everybody who has seen me
Yeah.
stream like Twitch to them has said that. I'm like, no wait, I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, that's funny. Oh
God.
no, my pen isn't working. Ah,
No.
shit. Oh man, that means I have to restart my PC, which I don't really need to do to teach you the thing that you're probably asking about.
Mm-mm.
So let me see if I
I'm
can
just
use my
finding
mouse.
Vinny's ref sheet.
um, so you wanted to ask about like the hair, for how the fringe can like logically how it looks like. I think.
Yeah, like the right side of the head.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me see if I can. All right. So the right side. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
let's say that this is a face,
Mm-hmm.
just in general, and then if I remember correctly, the fringe is supposed to look something like this. Okay. Oh god. Okay, it's a little big. I'm gonna try to explain this. So I tend to think in 3D spaces. Um, so the way that it would probably look like is something like that, and then you have the little aura
Yeah.
Tricia looking thing here. So the back side is the part that you have trouble with, right?
Yeah.
I think.
That area that you're on right
So
now. Yeah.
how I would probably do it is, wait, something like this, and then I'll explain how I. I guess.
Yeah, I was in Dusk stream the other day, and she was talking about to think of hair as like 3 pieces, so like the front, the middle, and the back of it. And I think that did help me quite a bunch. It's just I've also forgotten.
Oh no.
But like
Okay.
Because
I think.
it does. The way I'm watching yours, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's kind of the same practice that she was talking about as well.
Yeah, I think like in general, if you follow like the same rules, I think you can kind of like adjust things to make
it work.
Yeah. Kind of like if you know the basics of sewing, you can more or less create different types of garments. Probably something similar.
Yeah.
If you need like, okay, I'm gonna try my best to visualize with an example. Okay, so let's say this is the head.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to think about this from like a 3D space. Okay. So you have like just the shadow.
Oh my god. You get a texture immediately. That's crazy.
Oh. I do this like I think all of the time.
I know.
At some point.
Just a master.
That's true. Like,
just watching a master work is still very like whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think like for a long time before I started doing all of this differently, like I had a lot of trouble understanding things in 3D.
Yeah.
So the way that I would think about it is like, let's say for all hair, if even for like neb, for example, you have the part in your hair where this is kind of where it starts, like the hair comes from the side, so it starts coming off like this.
Yeah.
From one singular point.
Yeah.
So I guess that's like one way to kind of like structure your hair. So yeah, kind of like what Dusk said, where it's like this is the hair in front. Oh god. No brush. This is the hair in front. And then you can kind of like separate the strands too, like let's say the hair on the back. No, let's pick a different shade. I did not choose the good colors for this.
You're okay.
So this is your back probably. I'll separate back left side, back right side.
Oh
sort
yeah.
of, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, my pen isn't working. I wish I could.
Oh no, you're okay. It's
a
still,
better way.
It still makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm glad.
It's just my brain isn't like processing, you know. I'm just like,
no,
I
that's
get it, and then when turning it into like thinking, I'm just like,
No, that's okay. It takes a lot of practice.
Oh,
it took
yeah.
me many years.
You know.
So it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I told my boss the thing that you told me about, like
Oh.
Fantasia and aphantasia.
Oh yeah.
And then he said like, "Oh, I never really learned about that.
Mm.
So now that I know that, I'm more aware of how I give instructions to people, depending on whether or not they understand me, um, based on like how much I can explain.
Yeah.
Like if uh, like he has similarly to me, he has hyperphantasia.
Mm.
So it's not that. Oh, I wish you both an awesome birthday. I have to actually. Good luck, Ogre Father. Yeah,
Goodbye.
I also
Take care,
whenever
Doodlin.
everyone else is streaming, I also am at work, so I get it.
Yeah.
Here, hmm?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And now he's like more aware when people like don't understand his instructions. He
Mm.
tries to break it down to like a degree that like let's say if you have like aphantasia,
Yeah.
so he's like okay, I need to bring out like a illustration guide that they can actually see so that they get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm
Exactly.
like, yeah. Because he was like, I thought people just didn't get it. I thought some people were just dumb about it. I'm like, no, that's so me. No.
Yeah. I mean, it's like anything where if you're not exposed to it or you don't know that it exists, it's kind of hard to like just think of it in that way because you're like, oh, everybody must think the way I do, or like they just don't get it,
Mm-hmm.
kind of deal. So
That's true.
I've also just been trying to learn that myself recently.
Mm-hmm,
That it's just like just because you have experienced it doesn't or like know how to do it doesn't mean somebody else is the same kind of way.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cool though. Like I've never, because like my brain is constantly like working
Yeah.
like that. Like I'm constantly like picturing things in my head. It's so wild to me to imagine that like there's a way for you to just like not have to
Yeah,
not deal
right?
with that.
And
You're
like you'll
like,
never know how that
yeah.
feels either.
Mm-hmm,
It's
mm-hmm.
crazy. Just like
Yeah, it's
I'll
so
never
wild.
experience like what you experience ever. Yeah,
True.
yeah.
That's crazy. But I'll
Mm,
also probably never experience the in between where
mm,
it's
mm.
like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
there's like
sure if
different
I'm. Oh
levels
yeah,
of it.
I
Mm.
can close this by the way
Yeah, no
if you don't
problem.
need it anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I don't know if I ever got to tell you like I knew this girl who like apparently she only dreams in black and white.
Oh yeah. That's also a thing.
Yeah.
It's really weird because I dream in like as if I were like is what I assume is how you imagine things, right?
Oh.
So
Uh huh.
it's weird in the sense that I technically know
Hmm.
what it is to imagine, but I can't do it when I'm awake because I can still have dreams,
Oh, that's
but
wild.
I can't like imagine when I'm awake. So it's weird. And hi, Ian, come in.
Ah. Ian, hi Ian. Hi Ian.
Oh,
Katamari. I've actually never played Katamari
really?
Dynasty, by the way.
Dynasty?
Yeah, it looks fun. Isn't that what it is? That what it's called? Katamari Dynasty or
Oh,
something? Or is that like a?
it's Damasi, I think. Damasi? Does
Oh,
Damasi mean anything? I need to search that up.
I'm sure that it does because
Damasi.
I think that game is entirely made of puns if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is. But I think it's only
I
stuff
mean,
you'll
it's
get if it's
mhm.
Japanese kind of deal, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they had to like
It's
localize
oh
them.
yeah, it's fun to learn though.
Hmm. Oh, it's
Um,
Damashi, which is a which is
oh,
it's a pun
the
on
dama is
Tamashi.
the ball. Yeah,
Yeah. And then
and
apparently
it's a
Tamashi
oh
means soul.
yep.
Yeah, so that's what they were going off of.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. Where
Uh-huh.
this wait, hold on. Where is it? What layer is this on? Okay, here. That's this is part of the fringe.
Oh yeah.
And I thought this whole time that this part of the hair was like connected. So already, even with what you showed me, I was just like, oh, I get it now, just by looking at it from trying to separate the hair
Yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
pieces. Yeah, because then this is part of the back, but I thought these fused together like
I think
this.
this the part you're pointing with the arrow, I think it's
Yeah.
still part of the front fringe, I think. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
like.
yeah. It's not the exact
Yeah.
like position, but like this, it's
True,
like
yeah.
that as the fringe kind of deal.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay.
exactly.
I see, I see.
Yeah. Nice.
Yippee!
Also, Ian said that he's made some progress with Dante. Is this like a 3D? Are
Dante?
you painting Dante?
I'm so Limbus build. I'm not. I'm assuming you're not painting Limbus Dante.
Glad you're enjoying Limba's company.
Me
A
too.
very forgiving gotcha.
It is. It's kind of wild. It's still a gotcha at its heart, but it's also very like very free to play friendly.
That's honestly, we need more of that.
Yeah. Like it's like the least, what is it called? Like,
Predatory?
yes, it's like probably like the least predatory one I've ever played.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm honestly sincerely glad about that.
Yeah.
Because there's just it's so easy now to see different types of game and go like, ugh, that's
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, it was the model that you sent. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't know if Ian has probably mentioned to you how like the because only learned this recently. Apparently, if you're painting, I can't remember the term used for like specifically like Warhammer style painting. Like I think it's like
Air
heavy
art.
metal.
Oh, never mind. Nope. Unsure.
Oh, so the thing that Ian is working on now, I'm guessing it's either like oh yeah, heavy metal, yeah, where it's like
Heavy metal.
yeah, he's replicating metal,
Mm-mm-mm.
but not using metallic paint.
Oh yeah.
So he's painting it with different shades of colors of paint so that it looks like metal.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so even I don't know how to do that. So he's like a paint wizard. I
Yeah.
don't know how to do that at all.
That's crazy. I mean, like, I think I've like seen examples of it before where I'm just like, oh wow, that does look like it's metal, but it's still paint or plastic kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I sent the stuff in Discord. Ooh, okay. Let me take a look. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Is this a competition piece by any chance? Perhaps it's. Yes. Oh, okay.
No, I'm not gonna do that one
Oh,
for now. Since from Discord, okay. Oh yeah, these.
who are we drawing right now? That's the.
It's Oria.
It's Aurea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I told you, but my very first character in 14 was an Aura.
Yeah. I think you did. They were
Yeah.
thaumaturge as well, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love 14.
I can tell. I'm really glad you're having fun.
Oh, it's so good. Like,
Yeah.
man, I get it now.
Are you in Stormblood already now? Did you manage to finish
yeah,
like the rest of the Heavensward stuff?
I did.
Nice.
I am officially in Alamingo, I think. Or like I've met let's just say I have a new lease on life.
Ah,
you know?
yes. I see.
And don't worry, Ian. I understand that you have a lot of stuff going on. I also like essentially 14 is just my short relax time thing. But
Yeah.
it's so you'll be fine. Like we will all wait and to play with you whenever you are free,
Mhm.
and it doesn't have to be right away. So don't
Yeah.
worry
I
about it.
mean, people aren't gonna
Yeah.
go anywhere. The game isn't gonna go anywhere.
Yep.
It's all good.
Yeah, yeah. I promise we will play and we won't like disappear from the server or anything. That would really suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually never seen your house before, now that I think about
In
it.
14?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
Readings
show you
told
it
me was
anytime.
really cool. Yay. I'm so sad we can't visit you.
It's a
And that you can't visit
shame.
us,
Yeah.
technically.
But at least we
Yeah.
can still play together. And that
Yeah,
the OC thing
on
exists.
no one's shared.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I'll just leave it like that for now.
Have you
Mm-hmm.
oh, well technically you have.
Mm-hmm.
You've raised like job levels from 1 like multiple times, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but I did it expansion by expansion, so it wasn't nearly as much as you'd have to do nowadays. So like every time, like yeah, in
Oh.
Realm Reborn, I leveled everything to 50, and then and then Heaven's Ward, I leveled everything to 60. So technically, I was only doing 10 levels at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense. That
yeah.
makes sense.
I didn't like just sit there and go from 1 to 100 in a few days, kind of deal.
Fair, and I guess that would make it like not feel so
Oh, definitely
like
not.
stressful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Did you
I'm on my
guys?
ult.
Oh,
On my ult, I'm just
uh-huh.
like, I'm just gonna buy a fucking pot skip if I want to level something. That's how like
That's
lazy I am in comparison, because it's so much.
honestly, I was thinking about it for Dragoon, but I feel like that's gonna be a big old mistake.
Yeah, I think you should like probably pick 2 to 3 to focus on first. Then if you want to start leveling
Mm,
everything else, it's probably a good, really not a bad investment, especially if you want to branch
that's
out.
true. I honestly just want to get Dragoon because of the Moogle fork weapon.
Aw.
Because it looks so
Well,
cute.
technically, you'll need to get Dragoon to 50.
True.
Hi, Dusk. Welcome in.
Hi,
Thanks for the check-in.
Dusk. Hi, Dusk.
We were just
I hope
talking
that
about
you're
you.
well. Yeah.
I was saying how like you helped me process hair somewhat better by splitting it up into like front, middle, and back. And then Arya showed me like how to picture them 3D wise. So yippee! Thank you.
Dusk. I saw you were streaming earlier. I was a little busy today at work, but I was lurking. I hope you had a good day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I try to lurk whenever I can, even if I can't really chat. I just can't log in my work PC.
That makes
But
sense though.
yeah, yeah. I hope you had a good day. And also, Birch, are you talking about a certain sea serpent, the mother birch? Thank you for
Mm,
looking. No problem.
okay. Birch?
I think he
Read
means
the mother
Lily.
birch. Mother birch. Oh shit! It's Monday. Right. I was like,
Okay, it's okay.
I was like, oh, because I was like, oh, your birthday's coming up, right, Lily? And she was like, yeah, it's on Monday. I'm like, I'll remember, and I didn't. So thank you.
Yeah. Burp day.
Do you think you'll do community goals someday? I mean, it depends. I don't know what to put as a goal. I'm the kind of person who's like, I wouldn't do a batsu of any kind unless I would actually do it. So like, for example,
What do you mean by community goal?
yeah, I'm sitting on 59k points. Oh my god. I think Mug did one where like you
Uh-huh.
can set it so people can donate their points towards something. And Mug did like
Oh.
that they'll draw like all of the blunt characters that they like.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I was thinking of putting a tax in, just like if you want to spend your points because you're sitting on the lot, but yeah, I mean you can spend on the second pipi dust as well.
In what?
You know those little doodles I've done of everybody so far with
Oh,
like,
that's a good one.
yeah, it costs 6,969 points.
Oh,
So
funny
high point
number.
goal on people painting. Yeah. I think in hindsight, I think I put that too cheap, but it's not like people have been spamming it or anything, so it's been alright.
It would be wild if it was spammed.
Yeah.
Unless you're like in the mood to just like drop a bunch
Yeah.
of doodles.
Yeah, I can just do an art stream with that and yap with people.
But community goal sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Mm. Dusk is technically 10,000 points away from the funny number, so that would be
Hi, Nobu,
that would be a
welcome
very
back.
funny community goal.
Thanks for the check-in.
Hi, Nobu.
Appreciate it. Like for community goal in the future? I'll think of something. Yes.
I'm also saving my points for whatever have you.
Draw me as one of the French girls. What? Like you, Nobu, specifically? Do you have a ref sheet of any kind?
I'm guessing it's that type where it's like you're lying on your side. I think if I'm not mistaken, like either the bunny boy or the cat boy in 14 has that as their lying down pose.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was the cat boy.
Isn't it capped though? Can't you only contribute like a certain amount of points every time they stream? Because like I could only contribute like 2K at a time to Mug's goal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you smart? What did I say? Did I say something like the is it the French boy the French girl thing? What's happening? Oh, I don't know.
Sure, you can only contribute max 2K. Yeah, it's weird. I thought you'd be able to like donate however much you could. That's why I was just gonna spend like all my points on the channel when I saw that.
It's smart of Mug to put like a cap, so you're like, oh darn it.
Yeah, it's like you have to keep tuning in.
Yeah, true.
Keep doing it. I've never drawn like longer hair before, actually. Now that I think about it, pivot. I want to go back to drawing Rennie's expression. And I get stuck.
Oh, sure, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be hanging here for a while. It's a holiday tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it is, eh?
Hmm.
Oh wait, I didn't grab the. Where is it? Blink.
Link. I should actually like do some dungeons or something.
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah. I'm trying to raise Dork Knight.
Dork Knight.
Everybody says that the story's good.
I quite like it.
That it's good.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's probably my favorite one out of all the classes.
Ooh.
It's the most memorable one to me.
I see.
Is that the one with the big ears? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the one with the big ears.
Yeah, I should start naming my layers before it gets bad. Do you name your layers, Arya? I've never seen your like. I don't think you showed on stream.
That is true.
Yeah.
For VTuber models, I do label them.
Oh, that would make sense, right? Because we need to have the cutting and stuff.
Yeah. If it's personal stuff, I never label them, but I do group them.
Oh god, that's all in one layer.
Oh no.
Okay. Oops.
I group them and then I name the groups, but I don't name the individual layers.
Oh, okay.
Like I know roughly, like I think because like I have like a system where it's like, oh, this layer is always that's the word. Almost always gonna be like the lines and stuff. And if I have a rough understanding of that, like yeah, that's fine. Oh no, Nick wrote the stream delayed.
Wait, what? It's definitely them.
Oh no, not your stream. It's only I think it's only from their perspective.
Oh, okay.
That's unfortunate.
Hi, Nero. Welcome in.
Also,
Wait.
oh, Nobuyuki's Dark Knight is 90.
Hmm.
Cool.
I should alert and go back to the art void. Alrighty, enjoyed Dusk.
Yeah, yeah,
I hope
take
your
your
work goes well.
yeah.
Thank you, thank you. So one of the
Mm.
biggest, yes, it is one of the biggest. It's hey you wins.
And you with the biggies.
It's definitely in Boston. Oh, my stream is delayed. Whoa, wait, we were talking about Limbus like 20 minutes ago or something. Is it delayed by that much? Holy,
That happens to me
really?
sometimes too. Where I'm the only one who is that
Oh
delayed.
my goodness.
Yeah.
It's a refreshed update. Well, hi, welcome in, Nero. Hope you've had a good day so far.
Yeah.
It's an interrupt
Welcome,
in my mind.
welcome.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah. It's weird sometimes, but you know. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna try to level Dork Knight.
Okay.
Dork Knight. I really want to see the story.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like it because it's the only thing. It's one of the only stories that goes into that theme or idea of something.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I think I just did the very first quest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I was able to level up like to 36.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking of just like grinding dungeons and then doing the story in one go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty excited for that.
Enjoy.
Yeah. The monk is kinda bored me. Oh.
One kind of pardon. I want to see how the Dragoon story goes. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Have you done much Dragoon, Arya?
I'm really trying my best to like
Yeah.
level up Lancer, but I'm in like level 13 and I'm at the point where you
Fair.
can only really you can only
Mm.
really do hunts and I'm like
Yeah.
hunts are so frustrating.
Yeah, I get you.
So if only there was like a level skip to 30. I would so buy that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's yeah, there's fates, there's dungeons once you get to 15, but running those those ones are so boring. So I don't blame you.
True. Yeah, and we've done those like a bunch when I started out, so
Yep.
not really excited about that in particular. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't have to be a dragoon right now. Could probably do that next time.
Yep.
And so I have picked up what was it? I picked up for Stormblood. I will be bringing Samurai, Sage, and Gunbreaker at
Ooh.
least, just to like cycle between.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if I like me who started as a Lancer. I should have started as a Lancer. I thought I would like Bard, but I'm very bad at it. At least I can go back to it.
Enjoy the lurk, and I hope your sewing goes well today. I hope it goes much better than yesterday.
Sewing!
Yeah, Turnip is cracked. She makes plushies.
Really?
She makes clothes. Yeah.
Wow. Sewing is a very good skill to have.
Mm-hmm. It is. I'm always just like, what
miss
the
sewing.
fuck? How are you doing that? How are you making clothing? What the hell? That's crazy. The amount of like work that goes into that as well, like measuring and doing the math and planning it out with the fabric's lengths. Like what?
True. I mean, if you learn like drafting,
Yeah,
I
that's.
think yeah.
I think she knows that stuff. But yeah, rest well, Ian. Rest well. Have a good evening.
You got this. You're so awesome. I hope you get lots of sleep.
Yeah.
Man, it must be really nice to have like the power to sew and just make your own clothes for whatever you feel like.
You can make like custom like gifts and everything
for
people.
Yeah.
Like it's like you ain't gonna be able to buy this shit at a store. It's special.
True.
Yeah.
I think like if sewing is too intimidating, something like crochet and knitting
Yeah.
probably like the next best thing where it's like I'm not too keen about sewing, but knitting
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
make you a scarf or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. Oh yeah, I was about to ask about I well not about to, but I was going to
Mhm.
ask about like how your telescope adventures have been if
It's
you're
been
okay with sharing.
cloudy again.
Oh no.
Yeah. The 13th is a full moon, and we're hoping it stays. The weather
Oh.
says it's going to be not cloudy on that day, so
Mhm.
we'll see.
I hope not. That would suck. It's pretty sunny here. Hopefully
Mm-mm.
it's also going to be sunny that day.
Yeah, I just know that whenever astrological events happen, first, like at
Mhm.
least where I live in Australia, we have been fucked over all the time. So
No.
I'm not counting on it. I'm not holding my breath. Because, like, I mean,
Oh.
the photos I've shown you already, those are really good already.
Those are really good. Like
Yeah.
I was on the train when I saw them
Yeah, yeah.
and I was just like, wow. This is like I kept trying to tell myself like these are pictures you took.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that like to the naked eye seeing it through the telescope must feel really surreal.
It's completely different. Like, it gets some of it, but
Man,
it's also just, oh my god, you know?
that's crazy.
I wish I could just, like,
Have,
teleport you guys briefly to look in there.
I would love that. Like
Yeah.
we could benefit so much from like interdimensional travel,
Mm-hmm.
like just teleporting through space. That would be really
Definitely.
nice. And like I was going to ask,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever been to what's it called? Like that planetarium in LA. Have you ever been there?
I don't think so.
Ah. Because I was gonna ask like what you thought about it, or if you're are you a fan of like planetariums and stuff?
The thing is, I don't think, like, where I live really has some. Because I was looking
Oh.
the other day, especially when I grabbed the telescope initially, I was like, I want to be able to see what they are able to see.
Oh.
But yeah.
I find that kind of wild that in Australia there aren't too many planetariums when I feel like but I'm not sure, so I've never been to Australia,
Yeah, yeah.
but like it seems like you guys don't have as much
Light pollution?
light pollution, yeah,
Hmm.
as like in Tokyo. It's just like you don't see like Tokyo, Osaka. I'm guessing like Fukuoka is not that bad,
Yeah.
but like it's like the light pollution is terrible here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because, like, it's just sea. It's just it's a concrete jungle over there, right? So,
Yeah,
at least in Tokyo, kind
that's
of
true.
area.
Yeah. There are some places that are not too far from Tokyo, and if you go like far enough,
Yeah.
it's like it's just black. But I've never seen like just
Head
stars
on.
in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like really nice to me though. I'd like to see that once. Have you ever been to like a place where you see like aurora borealis? I have not.
Nope. Can't. You know, we
Oh.
had that really rare event where we could see southern lights, and that's what I mean. Where
Ooh.
Australia's been dicked over because it was raining when that happened for me, so I couldn't see anything, and I was like, no. Like, that, this is like such a once in a lifetime, or not even a lifetime event happening, where
Like
the southern lights and
it
the
wasn't.
northern lights were happening, and I was just like, why?
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds really nice. Man, I'd like to see one day, but I don't know if I would like commit to going all the way to like
Yeah.
like some North Pole close area
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's those kinds of events you also have to plan for, kind of deal.
Oh man, imagine that's true. Like, how do you plan for that? I wonder.
You're like, all right, it's probably going to be around this time, and
Oh.
you book your day out, and then you just hope to God or anything out there that it doesn't rain.
Oh
or
man,
like it's cloudy when you get there.
that would suck.
Yep.
That would suck if it did. It's just like you can't even like change your angle.
Nope. You're just boned.
No.
Yep. It's all left up to the world.
What is like, as somebody who is very fond of space, what is like the number one thing where you're like, I have to do this
Um,
that is space related?
I honestly think that the telescope is something that was essentially that already that I've achieved.
Nice.
What do you call it? I'll DM it to you. It's somewhat a surprise too. So
Oh,
I
okay,
don't exactly
okay.
want to say it, kind of deal.
All right.
Mm,
I will protect the secret.
yeah. Just remind me, since I'm doing. But yeah, I also want to do visit a planetarium at some point as well, or anything that like is around here. I probably just haven't researched too much. That's why. Fair
Oh,
enough.
I'm not too familiar. Like, I feel like my image of Australia is that there are lots of like educational centers in my mental image, but I could be very wrong.
That's fair enough. We do have like what's it called? There's a really famous one in Canberra called Questacon, and it's very science based. And it's essentially it's not really a theme park, but it's like an informative like building with a lot of different things. Like there's like just I don't even really
It's
know
like
what it
a
has to relate to anything, but like they have a thing in there where it's just a giant vertical slide.
oh,
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a photo of it as well. Questacon.
Also, if you like things like that, I feel like you might like find something like the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
interesting.
it's like that. It's like that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
think.
I've been to one. I've been
yeah.
to that like back in Thailand.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
really know what I was doing in Thailand, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, yeah.
I was very small though. And it was part of something like basically you just kind of go where the adults tell you where to go.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we
kinda.
ended up there, and it was very cool. I think it's still more or less the same from like all the way back in the day.
Yeah.
Should and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. Have you ever been to one actually?
No, I've never been.
Oh.
So essentially, they have this thing.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm doing brave flocks right now to train Dork Knight.
That's okay. But yeah, they have this like indoor slide thing that you gotta gear up to get into, and you've got to hang on it, and it's pretty much vertical most of the way down before it like keeps going.
Wow.
And I have no idea what that has to do with anything.
Scary.
Probably with velocity or just angles and speed of some sort. There's also like a thing to put your hand or your head in, and it's like it's a guillotine essentially.
Oh my.
And you can see it like come down, but stop before it would hit your head. Where you have like the hole that you put your head in, and you can feel like the air on your neck.
Slice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see.
And it's just like, oh, hydrate. All right, I'm gonna quickly go grab a drink refill. I will be right back. Shouldn't be too long. Yippee.
Okay, I will watch chat. Hi chat. I realize I do this a lot. Hi chat. Hi chat. I hope that everybody's having a good time. It's it's pretty late for me. Hopefully it's a good day for the rest of you guys as well. Yeah. Also Nobuyuki, I'm not sure if I ever asked if you played 14. I didn't know you played 14. If you ever are free to play I'm sure that we'd all be happy to play with you whenever that's possible. But yeah. Yeah. But everybody's having a good day. I came from work and it was late. It was good. Good day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I played when you have the monthly sub. Oh yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, it is one of those games where kind of need the you kind of need to maximize your ability to play it with a sub.
Hey,
That's
mech.
true, and you don't really need it all the time. Hello, welcome back. What did you
Hey.
get?
I got just water and some grapes. Just a refill of my water.
Grapes.
Me.
Nice. What kind of grapes? Is it the green one or the red type?
Yep, green seedless ones.
Ooh, so like, is that like muscat? I forget. I think those are muscats, or
I'm not entirely
I'm not
sure. I just know
I'm
them
not.
as
I'm
green
not.
grapes.
Yeah, the
Seedless green
green one
grapes.
or the purpley one.
Yeah, essentially.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
I had apples earlier.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what do you have for lunch?
For lunch, I typically just have the same thing. Onigiri,
Mm-mm.
and today I had like it's like a salad. It's mainly tofu, bamboo shoots, and edamame.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love edamame.
Edamame is so good. It's so good for you. It's got
Yeah.
a lot of vitamin C.
I can snack on that just like whenever. Like even if they bring it out as like a side or
Yeah.
something, like and I'm so
Mm-hmm.
full, I can still eat those.
Yeah. Man, I love edamame.
Yep.
It's one of the only things I'm willing to eat in like a bar.
Mm-mm. That's fair.
Yeah.
You don't really like. Do they not offer
Okay.
like nuts and stuff, or do you not like salted nuts or whatever?
No, I love nuts. I
Mm.
quite like nuts, but it's a lot easier for you to find. Like I find nuts really expensive here.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And then you know what I didn't know that you could like essentially like cook your rice like in the rice cooker with edamame, and it makes it taste really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
You can even replace the water with green tea.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's really it makes the rice taste really interesting.
It's huh.
Yeah. I'll try to look for that recipe.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But you can do that. Yeah, yeah. And if you like edamame, you'll probably really like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably like cooking your rice with dried kombu. I'm thinking. I haven't
think
done that yet,
so.
but I still need to try it. I'm just scared that I'll get hooked onto it, and I won't be
Oh,
able to
fair.
like eat my rice the same without cooking the kombu in it.
That's very fair.
Hmm.
I mean, if anything, it's gonna be really healthy for you because edamame is full of like a lot of vitamins and
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
It's good for you in general.
Yeah.
Man, one day when I get a kitchen back, I want to
Mm-hmm.
do that. Just cook some edamame with the rice.
I mean, surely you've got a rice cooker at least, right?
And I used to have one.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So you just like don't have any kind of cooking implements. Like, do you have like a
Oh
kettle?
yeah, I have a kettle. That's the
okay.
only thing I have.
Yeah.
That's usually dirty cheap. Yeah. I guess
Mm.
I do like nuts, but they're so high in cholesterol.
Hmm.
Cholesterol,
I'm not
I
sure.
think.
I wouldn't.
They're high in something that's bad for you.
Fair, fair.
I'm not sure which one. Yeah. Okay. Herm. I kind of want to watch your playthrough with Rini's, but I got scared.
Of Baisu?
Yeah, I get scared really easily.
That's fair. I mean, like, yeah, it's. I get being way less scared if somebody's there with you. As well.
I feel like I get scared no matter what.
It's also
But I'm
Release though,
still-
to be fair.
Fair. Can you imagine if Rini's and I played something scary?
I think
Oh,
it would be
man.
very funny.
It's true. we'd both be screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
I would laugh if it was like me and Rennie's, and then you and Lily, and we're all just you and Lily are just like watching me and Rennie's trying to survive. That'd be very funny. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So one of the Lethal Company videos I was watching.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've probably seen it.
Oh.
There was this like streamer who did like this run.
Oh, is
It's
it the
called
one-
Museum Percent.
Yeah, yeah. It's the one where you said
yeah?
that they died at the end because of like shotgun.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
sucked. It sucked so much because I was
Yeah.
like, God damn, 9 hours, and they streamed all of this.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
And they were just like, for 6 hours, they were just looking for the dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the little dog plushie, because that one is like the hardest one to
The rarity.
find.
Mm.
Yeah, so like they decided that like once they find that particular item,
Yeah.
then that's where they would start timing it from. And then they got like a bunch, and the run was really good.
Yeah.
It was just that shotgun
That's so sad.
that fucked them over.
I would have felt so horrible if I was the one that left it off.
Yeah. It was
Like-
sad because like they scrubbed their videos to see like what happened.
Yeah, yeah.
And apparently, like I realized in the edit that that's
Mhm.
what happened was because I think one of the monsters in a previous run, like
Yeah.
2 runs before the last one, followed them to the ship. I
Mhm.
think it was like I think it was one of the dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
And the guy that was holding the shotgun released the safety trigger to shoot the dog,
Mm-hmm.
but the dog ate him.
Yeah, yeah.
And in like the rush of all of that, they kind of, I think
Forgot.
everybody just forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, because like once he unclicked the safety, the dog heard it and pretty much ate him.
Hit him, yeah.
Yeah, so that's wild. That's
Mm.
wild.
Ugh.
Yeah. Also, I never knew about the butler. I never
Oh,
knew
really?
about like
You haven't. We
Yeah,
I mean, to be
yeah.
fair, we never bumped into him whenever we were playing with you.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I found the butler and I was alone?
Yeah.
I'd be screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. And I didn't know the rules behind like the man eater and stuff like that.
The man eater.
Like that's crazy. Is that like the name of your little son? The
Oh,
little guy?
that thing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently he's called the man eater.
Oh, really? I didn't know. I just know him as my son.
My son, my little boy. I looked into like his AI.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like I saw like a bunch of people who like hyper analyzed all of the monsters of Lethal Company, and it was very interesting to watch.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed just going through the history of all of the and like the possible lore behind everything. And then someone was like, "Oh, where are all the humans? Unless these things are actually human." Wahaha! And it was the theories were actually very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lore is pretty neat.
Yeah.
I like that it's super
Yeah.
ambiguous too.
True, I agree. And it's very very replayable. I'm still happy to play that game.
Yeah.
Like whenever. Yeah. It's also surprisingly relaxing even if I'm screaming the whole time.
It's fun. Yeah. It's just nice to
Yeah.
hang out with friends too.
True. And it's like very unserious.
Yeah.
I like it. A lot of fun. Have you ever played that what's that game that oh no, I think maybe you were a little early for that part of Ronan's stream.
Oh.
She mentioned that she played Pilgrim
Oh yeah.
with Sorer. I actually didn't know that they played that. I was like, oh no, I should have known. I didn't know.
It looks interesting. It's one of those like early access horror games that I'm just like,
Apparently it's very buggy.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's the kind of thing where I'm just like, I don't really want to play a game like that quite yet. When they
That's
finish
fair.
it, I'll pick it up because I like those asymmetrical
Ooh.
PvE horror
What
game
is
thingies.
I also want to ask, like, what's the next game you were most excited for?
Wilds. Monster
Oh,
Hunter
nice.
Wilds. Yeah. But apart from that, there's a lot of indie horrors coming
Ooh.
out this year or
Ooh.
next year or so. Yeah.
Oh, like what kind?
Yeah, I sent Lily some. Let me go and grab. There's Kakurio. There's this. I'll send it to you in DMs.
Okay.
This looks fun. It's a co-op kind of game as well. Co-op horror.
Oh. That looks lovely. I'm glad that it's not realistic. It might still scare me though. Have you ever played Faith?
Faith? No, but I've watched people play it.
Man,
It looks very
I
that's a really well done game.
it
Like
looks
visually,
well done.
like
Yeah. I'm too scared to play it, but I've heard I watched lore videos about it, and
Yeah.
even that scared me.
oof.
But I think Lily was in the middle of playing it. I don't think she finished it.
Oh really? I thought she did.
Oh, she did.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if she has, but like I thought she had finished it.
I think she finished Signal. I think. But I'm not sure because she also told me that like she was way too frustrated with a yuppie psycho.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was one particular level that she was stuck in and it was just really frustrating. I get it.
Yeah, that's fair. It's for both the animations rotoscoped in, which is insane for MS Dot. Oh, really? I mean, they do look rotoscoped in, but I assumed that it was just all hand drawn in that style kind of thing.
Man, it's scary. It's so scary, but you know that means it's a good game. I'm just a wuss.
It's just crazy how they work with that visual medium to make it scary too.
Yeah.
Because when you think of that kind of like media, you don't think of it as scary. You think of it as like really retro and old, right? And like, yeah, it's wild.
It's wild how it's like. Then again, there are like a good number of pixel games that have spooked me.
Yeah.
Especially if they're Japanese games. Well,
yeah, I mean, I played a bunch of like. I really have a soft spot for RPG horror maker games, RPG maker horror games. So, yeah.
I would so watch. I don't know if you've ever streamed Aoni.
I mean, I could do my usual replay of it at some point too. Because I love that game. It's
dumb.
It's so stupid.
It's stupid in the best way.
I know, yeah. It's probably my favorite one next to Witch's House.
Ah, Witch's House. I'm so happy that Liz played it. And Liz got there so fast.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Like 3 hours. She is so big brain.
Yeah. Also, just like, she's also not very good with horror too, so I was like, whoa.
Yeah, damn. Exactly. I was like, man. Like Liz, when she says that she'll do something, I never doubt.
Yeah.
I just never doubt that they'll get it done.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Cause like I feel like for me it would take me like 2 to 3 playthroughs.
Of
I mean streams, I guess.
Yeah. That's fair.
It would take me a while. I wonder if there are any new. I heard that like Anne is like a spiritual successor to Eve.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's this like I think it's a free game on Steam. It's called Anne, like ANN, and like the thumbnail. I'll look for it later.
Sure.
It's the thumbnail is like of this girl in glasses, and I've heard that it's like it was made by somebody who is a fan of Eve, and it's just like solid. It's a pretty solid game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, horror games are very interesting. I just like will watch it from like an arm's length.
Yeah. It's a shame because like the indies that I've played recently haven't been
Mm-hmm.
the greatest, and like they're
Oh.
impressive still because
Mm-hmm.
it's small dev thing, and like they're indies,
Mm-hmm.
and so I will always give them a lot of praise despite that. But like just from a gameplay standpoint or
Mm-hmm.
whatnot, like I still have my gripes with that kind of stuff. I played
Mm-hmm.
Hollow Buddy recently,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm. I.
that game, it's visually really really well done. But
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
about all it has going for it in my opinion, sadly. Like
Oh,
the
that's
level
a
design and
shame.
the enemies I think are quite lacking, and it didn't really have a story, and it
Oh.
doesn't need to per se. Like again,
Mm-hmm.
I can play things just for the gameplay or how it looks, but
Mm-hmm.
even then it
Mm-hmm.
was just really rough. But like that
Oh,
whole game was made by one person, so I was like, that's still really impressive.
true,
Like I didn't
true.
like they did all the visuals, the programming,
Mm-hmm.
level design, and all of that. The only thing they didn't do is the voice acting, like completely. They hire other people to do that, but everything else
Ah,
is made by them. And I was just like,
I didn't
damn.
know that Hollow Body was like by one person. I thought it was like a small group of people,
Me
but one
too.
person is
I was
wild.
like the whole time I had no idea until the end. I was like, oh my god, like this was all done by one person.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also how that's how I feel whenever I watch the works of like, do you know Klein Pixel?
Not sure. I don't
So
think I
I,
did.
I I don't know if that's his name,
Yeah.
but like if you're familiar with like the videos of the Backrooms, he was the
Oh,
original. Yeah.
him. Yeah, okay. He's
Mm-hmm.
like 17, 18 as well right now.
Yup.
He's young.
He's young.
It's
And
it's it's
like
crazy.
I started watching his newer than that series, but I don't think it's very new.
Mm-mm.
It's called The Oldest View.
Oh, I need to go back
It's
and watch their like if they've because I don't remember which last one
mhm.
I watched, but I completely forgot about them. So
I highly recommend watching The Oldest View. I kind of want to. Oh man, It's good. It's good.
mm-mm.
Um, it's very like spiritually, backrooms flavored.
Yeah, yeah,
But I love the how like when you see the monster, it's like it becomes less scary.
yeah. Of course.
For me, it was so uncanny valley even seeing the monster in this one.
Oh,
I
really?
was just the more I saw it, the more uncomfortable I got.
Oh,
Hmm. It's all I'll say. Oh man,
mm-mm.
I'm so excited. Wait, let me get you a link because I just finished the dungeon.
Nice.
Um,
These two.
you. Okay, I found it. All right.
Nice.
It's so scary to me. So I'll send you the playlist.
Alrighty.
Oh, I leveled up a little bit. Nice.
Yippee!
Okay. Just need to
Yellows for you.
keep going.
All right. I also just need to go see if they've done more backroom stuff. Though it's been like, I think last video I watched was theirs was like middle of last year.
I have another recommendation if you're into
Ooh.
this kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
One of my favorite series, like analog horror series.
Oh, analog
It's
horror.
called Yeah, I don't know
Mm.
if this in particular is like I guess analog horror. It's like in the same like spiritual family of that.
Yeah.
One that is really really scary that like I watched it once, that's it. I'm never seeing it again.
Yeah.
Skinamarink.
Oh, wait, isn't that a movie?
I mean, there is I think it's like a short movie, I think.
Oh,
But like
really?
another one, I think so.
I thought it
I'm not
was a movie.
uh-huh. I think it was like an indie movie. I
Oh
think
wow.
I heard it once, and I was like too fucking scared to see anything about it again. But it was like I still acknowledge it was really good.
Mm-mm.
But if you've ever heard of there's this series, and it just got it not recently, but like it got a season 2. It's called The Monument Mythos,
Oh.
and it's one of my favorite series right now. Like it's so weird, and I cannot stop thinking about it.
Hmm.
It's about like so the concept of the Monument Mythos is, you know how like in the States
Yeah.
there are like these giant statues of like you have this giant Abraham Lincoln, you have this like the Statue of Liberty
Mm-mm.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Imagine like an alternate universe where all of these statues are actually sentient and are controlled by the government.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy. It gets really crazy. I don't know how else to introduce this series to people.
Mm-mm.
I was very surprised because like I was telling DK about it and I was like, I don't know if you're gonna like it, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot and it's really crazy. But if you are interested, you can try this out. And then he actually like he listened through it and then I was like, oh, what did you think? He's like, it's wild.
That's
It's
good.
crazy.
Feel free to drop the link
Yeah.
so I remember to check after stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll show you like a video of somebody talking about it, and he
Mm-mm.
has a link for like all of the content. And I listen to this over and over. It's like one of my favorite independent series right now. There we go. And yeah, I'm also just like a fan of Wendigoon in general because I like his content.
Yeah.
There's he reads a lot of spooky, scary stuff, but it's in a way that I can digest it. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that one more time. This looks so cute.
Hmm?
Oh, your doodle of Rinnies.
Oh. Thank you. Oh god. Bloody wise. Mm. Did I copy it? Edit. Mhm.
I'm a big fan of how you always have to turn on tank stand?
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
It takes some getting used to.
Yeah. What is your favorite role, by the way?
DPS.
Oh.
I don't like the healers or tanks will never be as fun to me as a DPS because
Oh.
like they can be like weird or they can be they're like much different. There's a lot more to do.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fair and valid.
Mm-hmm.
What is? I don't think I ever asked you because, like, I know that you like have everything at 100.
Mm-hmm.
But do you have like a singular favorite class?
Black mage.
Wait, I did ask you about this. That's
Yeah.
one of the first things I asked you.
Mm-hmm.
I had this impression that you might like have had like samurai
I
because
do
you
like
use
samurai.
samurai and machinist.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I do like samurai machinist. Samurai is my
Have you
favorite
ever
melee.
used?
And then
Oh.
Black Mage is my favorite magic, and just overall. And then Machinist is my favorite physical. And then, yeah, I think those are the three.
What's your least favorite ever?
Ninja, because I don't understand how to play it.
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by how Ian really likes ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To each their own.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but you do you, sir. You do you, Ian.
it's difficult. I don't understand how to do it. There's so much to it, and like the party, it relies on you a lot for damage.
Oh.
Yeah, because like if you're not okay, this is just this is just like optimal play. This isn't something like you need to be doing. But like they have a debuff where the enemy will take more damage for like 20 seconds or so, I think. And so you have to line that up with every other class's buffs and make sure that everybody gets like that debuff at the right time, so everybody gets their damage off in a good window.
That's weird.
Yep.
Huh. That's tough. I'm
Yeah.
sure that like if you're really really good at that, like you just see all of the calculations. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
Damn.
right now there's like a it's what it's called the 2-minute meta, and it's very it's pretty divisive on what people think about that, because it's been a thing since I think Shadowbringers, and every second minute, so every 2 minutes, that's when everybody's buffs will be back up. So you have to fire everything off in that second minute, in every 2 minutes. Yeah.
That's the worst thing. You just have to be good at the combo then if you follow the 2-minute meta, I think, to make it work.
Yeah. But if you the thing is like if you mess up before that 2 minutes, your rotation, everything is gonna misalign.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you have to play like completely perfectly every 2 minutes.
Oh no.
Again, this is just very optimal, not like you don't need to worry about this kind of stuff, but that's just how a lot of the classes work. You'll find that a lot of their stuff up, if you're playing it correctly, will be up at the 2-minute mark, essentially.
Oh. I guess this really matters when you're in like raids with a bunch of people and everybody wants to be efficient and whatever have you.
For a lot of the high end content, you're somewhat expected to know how to play your class. But if you're just doing anything that you can do in the duty finder, you don't need to know all of this stuff. As long as you're pressing your buttons, relatively alright. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Man, high duty stuff like looks really intimidating to me, but it's also just because I'm very new.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't even do like the highest end content as well. I don't do like the ultimate raids. I don't like. I don't want to do those. Those are scary.
It looks toxic.
Yeah, that too.
Because there was like I think last week like I was so sleepy at work. And like the only thing that would like keep me awake was like people talking about 14 and like different opinions and stuff. I would listen to like opinion pieces essentially. And like I came across this one video that talked about like, oh yeah, like I'm really toxic in 14, and I was like, toxic?
What?
Everybody's been so nice in 14. And apparently it's because she started doing like a lot of raids, like chaotic raid, I think. And then she was like, yeah, I didn't like how I was because at first I was like mad at people for being mean, and then I became the mean one, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess when you're doing high level content and you just wanna I guess get gear and whatnot, and then it would matter. Yeah, that's fair.
Funnily enough, my hot take on that is it's weak if you fall into that. Personally,
true.
Like, you don't want to become that person, so why did you become that person? You know?
Yeah.
Like, at least I can speak for myself in the sense of I'm never when I sit there and I wipe over and over to something. And it's like definitely somebody's fault. I'm not sitting there like, get out, you know? Like, I'll just go there, or I'll just leave. I'll be like, we're not getting this done, but I'll be like, thank you for the party, bye-bye. That's all I'll do, kind of deal. So if you yourself become toxic, that's also like, you have agency. You can not become toxic.
Yep, based.
Yeah.
Like you should definitely be the first one to be like, nah, I will not partake in this.
Exactly.
And then just get yourself out of that. True.
Yeah.
That's so fair. I'm curious, have you played like what other games have you played outside of 14 that is very community based?
Helldivers, I guess, was the what I was playing
Oh.
a lot of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really fun. I need to get back into that at some point.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I don't personally know too much about Helldivers,
Yeah.
but
What
I've
else?
heard is that another game that was made by like a small group of people?
I'm not
You think?
sure if they're small. I don't think they're triple A level,
Yeah.
but
I think someone mentioned that it was like a smaller group. Yeah,
yeah.
not AAA.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Huh.
What
Is Helldivers
else?
like a first person shooter? I'm not familiar.
Third person. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
So I
like
guess
I haven't
like
been. Oh, go
mhm.
ahead.
Oh, like Marvel Rivals
Yeah.
is third person?
Yeah. That's third person too.
Uh oh, okay. Okay.
Um, I haven't been. I used to play so much like multiplayer competitive games when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just like I've
Oh,
like put all of that behind me. I don't find those like entertaining anymore. I prefer a lot more like
fair.
co-op or single player games nowadays.
Fair. Like
Mm.
they're more relaxing, you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, like I'm not like knocking anyone who's still into those. It's just more just like for me
Mm.
personally, I'm just like I don't like these actually.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. It feels different too. Like I
Yeah.
feel like back in the day it was easier to play for fun. And
That
now people
too.
are like turning into
Like
into
mega
careers.
sweats. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's kind of hard to
That's
be casual.
that's probably also a reason, yeah. And it's like it's not. I'm not even like they're ruining it. Like they have all the right to
Mm-hmm.
be like that invested in the game and want to win it and all that. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, I can see why it'd be a bit um, we can call it
Well, it feels different at least.
frustrating. Yeah, for other
Mm.
people.
Yeah. Have you ever considered playing Marvel Rivals?
Nope.
Since you mentioned
Yeah.
oh
I was like, oh, nice, cool. I hope it kills Overwatch.
fair. Yeah.
That's about my take on it. I hope you guys have so
Yeah.
much fun that it kills Overwatch.
I miss what Overwatch used to
Oh,
be.
same. I like it was
Yeah.
there when it like initially came out and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just yep.
Like I think when it came out, I didn't even know that it was like a new title, like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a new IP.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there. Yeah. I thought it was an IP where like that had like a long lasting. I thought that Tracer was like a
already
character
there.
that had existed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that people were mad at her like, "Oh, they made Tracer sexy." And it's like, "Oh, was she never
Yeah.
that?" Uh, I didn't know that. So that drama was kind of entertaining, I
Hmm.
suppose. Yeah, I miss looking forward to like cinematics.
That
And now I'm like,
too.
it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
What game
strange.
has your favorite story?
Um. Pretty much, I'm only born to like Endwalker essentially. Yeah.
Oh,
Like I'm never gonna be able to experience something like that again.
fair.
Uh,
I
especially
mean,
since like I was
uh-huh.
there, like from A Realm Reborn to
Mm,
Endwalker, getting all of the stuff as it was coming out, kind of deal.
that's wild.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would have loved to experience it that way.
Mm.
Mm.
But I'm so glad you get to experience it, even if it's not the same kind of deal.
True.
Yeah. I think there'll
A
always be a
part of me.
divide, but like that's also not bad.
Mhm.
Like I'm glad that people could still enjoy the story, kind of deal.
True. I honestly like I feel a little sad that I didn't have like a record, I guess, of
Hmm.
Heavensward.
Yeah.
Technically, because like sometimes I like to watch back on some streams if I really, really like the story. Like, oh, that was fun. And I can't really do that with Heavensward, but
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Um
I was tempted to be like, Arya, can you let me know when you get to the vault?
Oh no, I should have told you.
Yeah, no, I was just, but I didn't want to like potentially like, cause then you'd be like, what happens, you know? What's
Oh,
gonna happen in the
true.
vault? But yeah, I was just like,
That's
I'm
true.
somewhat, yeah,
I do plan to, like, I don't think I'll be able to stream Stormblood
yeah.
unless I finish all of my responsibilities
Before then,
earlier.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I am definitely streaming Shadowbringers.
Shadowbringers. Okay, okay.
Shadowbringers and Walker for
Mm.
sure. But like, oh man, I have such a soft spot. I think that's like I'm trying to like Stormblood,
Mm.
but my pain for not liking Stormblood right now
Yeah.
is that I want to play I want to play
Shadowbringers.
I mean Shadowbringers and
Yeah,
also
yeah.
Heavensward. I just
That's fair.
loved Heavensward so much.
That's fair.
Like I love the theme of Ishgard. I love I love Hashafat.
Yeah.
I understand that you don't. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's not that
to
I
each
don't
his own.
dislike him. He's just a character to me, you know.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
where it's just like I see what everybody else. I see
Oh
why
yeah.
everybody else is like crying their balls up, but
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
like my favorite character kind of thing. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And okay,
Right?
I mean,
Mhm.
like it's like whenever Stormblood comes up, I'm just
Uh-huh.
like Ian.
I'm kind of excited to
Yeah.
see what it is because even DK was like, I actually do want to watch your playthrough of
Yeah, yeah.
Stormblood because I don't know why Neb dislikes Ian and I want to
Mm.
know. And I'm like, yeah,
The thing is,
I'm
it's
curious.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's not super a spoiler, but it's post Stormblood. Why I hate him so much.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
at
it's
least I'll
not. Yeah,
know.
yeah. It's exactly.
So,
Yeah, it's not Stormblood, but it's post Stormblood. That I'm like, ooh.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say that, like, for me, I don't hate Aymeric, but
Mhm.
sometimes I'm just like, Aymeric, you are such a pretty boy, and I, how much spoilers can I say for anybody who probably hasn't or doesn't, play 14 that is probably watching.
Hmm.
I'll try to be vague.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, sure.
Aymeric, when you go through the end of post Heavensward, Aymeric
Hmm.
kind of tells you to do something with the eyes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That made me so mad. And DK was there when I was
Yeah, yeah.
playing it,
Yeah.
and I was screaming like, "This is the worst idea you. This is like horrible. Aymeric, please."
Yeah,
Like,
cast them into the abyss.
the
It's like, what do you
eyes.
mean?
Over the bridge, the bridge over your, like, I was like, you don't know how this is gonna this could be really bad. This
Yeah.
is like, it could fall like right below Ishgard and turn into like a black hole or something.
Yeah.
You don't really know how these things work. Like, just throw them over the, oh my,
He was just
that
was
made me
just-
so mad.
he was just concerned about STD and I mean, but also yeah, you know, it's
Yeah.
all right, all right.
Yeah,
fair.
I'm just worried about my stinky boy.
Yeah.
I saw this really funny meme of like, it was just pictures. So it was a bunch of hair products, and then next to those hair products was a picture of Aymeric.
Yeah.
And then for Estinian, it was like men's 3-in-1 hair and body shampoo.
Yep.
It's just like this thing.
Yep. And he's
I
like,
was like, that's so
that's
funny.
it. That's it. And he's like that
that's-
type of guy as well, where like his skin is clear,
Mhm.
like all of his like his hair isn't greasy. And it's just like, yep.
Yep. I do, when somebody mentioned that, like, Americ's he's a himbo, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
Then he gets the pass, I guess.
I guess
If
it
he's a
makes
himbo,
sense. Yep.
I'll let that I'll let it slide then.
It makes
I'll let that
sense.
eye thing slide. But
Yeah.
somebody just needs to watch that man.
Yeah. Okay, and then I can do this. Please don't tell me. Okay, cool. Can I float? Wait, really? Do I have to combine them? Oh, I do. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I just realized that Dork Knight probably has like a Moogle weapon as well.
Um,
It doesn't look as cool as the Dragoon one though.
does it have one? Does it
I
have
think
one?
it does. It does, but it's just a sword with a Moogle on it versus like the others being like a little more creative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Oh shit! Sorry. Somehow you thank you so much for the check-in. Appreciate it. I'm so sorry.
Oh my dude, I'm so sorry. I was just we were just
Yapping
No.
about 14.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I for the part I'm in now, I
Mhm.
am I'm helping out Lise.
Yeah.
I just met Nero. Oh no, is that his name? The Sephiroth coded guy? I don't think Nero is
Sephiroth
his name.
coded?
He's like blonde.
Xenos.
Xenos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
saw him in a few cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I know who'd like that.
I know
Pretty
you.
much.
I know you. Yeah.
I know who'd like you. Mhm.
I am that guy's biggest fucking hater.
Really? uh-huh.
Not as much as Ian. I if anything, yeah, okay. I'm not truly a Xenos hater. Let's just say that. But I'm
But
definitely
you
a
like
Hien
don't like
hater.
him.
Yeah. He's not my kind of character. Yeah.
I feel like Xenos, just from what I'm seeing of him,
Mm-mm.
I really don't think he's my type. But I'm
Yeah.
like, that's my wife's husband, but I'm
Yeah.
not married to him.
Yeah. This is my
But like,
this is my wife's girlfriend. This is my yeah.
One of those
Yeah.
for sure.
It's like
I'm so curious. I actually want to finish Stormblood so that like I can like I want to know why you dislike Ian so much. I'm so curious.
yeah. Look, once you get to it, if you're like, I don't understand, I can explain. But if you understand,
okay.
then it'll be like, yeah. Somebody agrees.
I feel like I might know.
Oh, really?
I feel like I feel like when it happens, I'll
Yeah.
probably know.
Okay, fair
Because
enough.
like I realize like even when I think DK mentioned once like at the end of Heaven's Ward,
Yeah.
he said there's going to be a Mimi line. And
Oh,
I was kind
yeah?
of like, okay, I wonder which one it is. And now I'm like, Slope.
Slope! Yeah, I have that as a redeem.
When I heard it, I was like, that's probably the line. That's the line, isn't it?
Hi,
So-
Tokai, welcome in. Thank you.
Hi, Tokai. Hello. Slope.
Slope, yep.
He's a bitch. that guy's a bitch.
Yeah. Ilbird.
Urgh. He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's crazy. That like kind of messed me up. That scene kind of messed me up a little.
At the end, yep.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, all these good people. So scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's scary how like
Sloppy.
it's so wild that in 14, like, even if I know what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
it's still so wild when it happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I knew like even with Oshafont,
Yeah.
when I saw that barbecue stick, I knew. And it still made me cry.
Barbecue stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That barbecue stick, you know?
So you knew he was gonna bite the dust?
Oh yeah, I knew.
Oh, okay.
And like it's so wild because for me, I knew it in the way that you know how like some people watch like Your Lie in April?
Yeah.
Like by the second episode, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I first made it to Camp Dragonhead, I was hanging out with DK and Ian off stream.
Yeah.
And DK said like, "Oh, can you see this portrait on the wall over there?" And I was like, "Oh, what portrait?"
Yeah.
It's actually just a shield. And he's like, oh, that's right. He's still around for you. And I'm like, yeah. And then so like I knew that he probably wouldn't be there for too long.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
oh yeah, everybody likes this guy. Everybody likes this guy. And it's kind of it's interesting how like before that, even if I know the facts, I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. And
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it happens, it still hits pretty hard.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really impressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Fox. Welcome in. Thank you.
Hi,
Thanks for the check-in
Fox.
as well.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I hope everybody's having a good day.
Mm-hmm. Do you
I'm
know
just-
much about JJK Jujutsu?
I've only seen the second season.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the funny thing is like I never really watched. I watched like the first 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never really looked for it for myself.
Yeah.
But one of my dear wives was like, Arya, these next few episodes are gonna make me cry, and I cannot watch them alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you watch them with me? And I was
Uh-huh.
like, sure. So I just watched it with her, not knowing what was going on. And I'm like, aw, I'll hold your hand as we watch these and cry together. So that's all I know about Jujutsu
Okay.
Kaisen.
So because there's a character in that where it was like I saw spoilers from the manga like a while back, essentially.
Oh,
And
you mean someone? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was somebody I really, really liked too. And so I was just like,
Oh.
I was like, fuck, it's gonna happen, isn't it? It's this season, isn't it?
Oh.
Then I was
By
just
any
like,
chance,
oh.
was he topless?
Oh, it wasn't him. If anything,
it wasn't him.
if you look at Neb, they're similar, essentially.
They're similar?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, they're similar.
Yeah. Hold on.
Is it Novara?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
oh,
And I was just like,
right.
shit.
Oh,
Because like I had
wait,
no
have
idea.
you
Like I knew that it was gonna happen, but I didn't know how it was gonna happen. So every time they appeared on screen, I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" But I have seen the new spoiler. So yeah.
Novara is really cool. I need to show you. Oh, I didn't know that you like Novara. I need to show you this one cosplay I found on YouTube.
Ooh.
There was this girl who cosplayed Novara, and she also did the version where she has like the rose tattoos all over,
Oh yeah,
and
that's so cool.
It was so good, and she looked really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool. So cool. What are you following any series lately?
Any what? Sorry.
Anime series?
Nope. I'm just waiting for more free reign and more done meshi.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. That's exciting. I should continue watching those when I have the time one day. Like those two are very good.
I was tempted to read the manga, but then like I guess it's like everyone like they saw how popular it was, so they already announced season 2s for both of them. So I was like, all right, I'll just wait.
Have you ever
Don't mind me.
watched or read Hoseki no Kuni? Land of the Lustrous?
No, but with your recommendation before, I'm probably gonna watch that at some point.
Oh my god. Oh god. The anime is unfortunately really short.
I know,
And
but I'll probably read it as well. Since
oh
they
my
don't
god,
plan
the
to do like the
manga.
rest of it, right?
The manga's like the best. Also Zido Dodo, hello.
Hello, hello. Yep, I grabbed a drink, and thank you as well, Nobu, for the stretch.
It is so peak. I agree. Like I have reread the manga many times. It's one of my favorite manga series.
Yeah, I haven't
And it's
read a manga
gorgeous.
and and watched an anime to its finish in a long time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think even DK has like the physical copies of the manga.
Ooh.
Even I don't, because they're that pretty. I
Yeah.
don't have them because they're very space consuming, but gorgeous.
Yeah, I do want to. I do want to watch that as well. You haven't been the first person to recommend it to me as well. A
Oh.
few people have been like, I really think you'll like this. I'm like, okay. Okay.
Oh man, whenever you start watching it,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Whenever that is,
Yeah.
I still think about it. And it's been a while since it's been out.
I do want to give it a go. I'm very picky
I will
when it
hold.
comes to anime. Like really picky.
What is your upper echelon of anime? Like these
like
are untouchable.
season 1 of Promise Neverland,
Ah.
Don Meshi, and Free Ren, honestly. Like it's not even recency bias with those. I just really like those kinds of like shows.
Valid.
Yeah.
Fair and valid.
Yeah, but I really, really liked Promise Neverland because I had no idea what was like. My partner at the time when it was airing, they were just like, "You have to watch this," and I was like, "Oh, okay, bye." And you know, they do the reveal in the first episode. I'm like, "Oh, okay," you know, and that was like probably my most like one of my favorite experiences when it comes to anime, at least.
Ooh.
Like even just writing wise, like I read the rest of the manga, nothing will compare to the first arc.
I
Like,
agree with you.
that's just peak.
I fully
Like
agree.
that's just the rest of it. I was just like, ugh, you know. I was just like, ugh. I guess, but I don't like it. But I guess, but yeah, like just it should have ended there, basically.
I completely agree with you.
It's like horror again, where the more you tell or show, like the lamer it gets, kind of deal.
I feel the same for the first season of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, nothing is like
right.
It's like I'm having fun with I'm watching the rest, but at the same time, it's like yeah, it's already done. I think if anything, season 2 should have capped it off. Like I didn't mind season 2 too much. Like that added to the story without it doing too much. But yeah, it's dragging on. It's dragging on.
It's really like it's an IP sort of thing.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh my god, this is making big money, you know. It's part of the reason why I haven't watched Squid Game season 2, because I really think it should have just ended with the first.
Yeah, I've actually I'll be honest, I've never seen
Squid Game
past episode 3 of Squid Game. Like the first season.
Yeah.
But I have an idea about like I think just basing my memory of like the very first like Battle Royale. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I agree with you.
See.
I feel like some series suffer from overstaying their welcome.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it hurts. It hurts the writing in the long run, but they get the money in the long run, kind of deal.
True.
That's basically what it is, I think, a lot of the time.
Yeah, I feel like Free Ren certainly like benefits from like the premise of the story is something that you're expecting it to go through like a long story.
And you can do a lot of stuff with that kind of writing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Have you what are your thoughts on what's that? Mushoku Tensei?
Does it have an English?
I can't remember the English version. Like unemployed, like isekai guy, like it's one of the first isekai series.
I don't think I've seen this. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm curious because it's there are people who love it, and there are people who really dislike it.
Fair.
Yeah. I am fascinated by the concept, but it is definitely hard for me to watch.
I see.
Just because of like there's certain things about it that make me go like, ugh,
Is it anime? Essentially.
I mean,
Like
It's
that's what I mean where I'm picking with my anime, because like if it's what I think it is, it's just like I don't like that stuff. Like if anything, that'll make me drop a
yeah.
show like immediately, kind of deal.
You probably won't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Hi Cap, welcome in. Thanks for the check-in. Appreciate
Hi,
it.
Cap. I like the world building, but like
Mm.
there are certain things about it, especially with like the main character, that make me
Yeah.
go, ugh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
people say it's like it's part of the story,
Mm.
like in the end. But I'm still like I still can't. I can't. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to stomach.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. I'm glad that like shows like Mushoku
Mm.
Tensei don't have that.
Oh, really?
I don't. I mean, no, so not Mushoku Tensei. Sorry, I mean Dungeon Meshi.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. And it's
Dungeon
it's
Meshi.
if anything, it's funny because if you pay attention, it's senshi panty shots more than anything.
True. Yeah.
So it's like a subversion of like that trope kind of deal.
That's
But it,
true.
like, but they're not in your face with it either. Like it's just you're like, haha, you know?
Teehee teehee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
I really.
it like had that one fan service scene, but even then it wasn't like painted in that kind of light, you know? Yeah.
I mean, you know, yeah. For me, I'm like, it's Trigger. I'll forgive it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very surprised and happy, like pleasantly surprised that you know, it's just like a solid anime, and it's not like kill nudity, you know,
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing. Yeah. Which I still like Kill la Kill, despite all of that.
Yeah, like that's the thing, because Kill la Kill is like well done in the sense of writing and like, but like my only real problem with it is just why did it have to be a high school setting?
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't need to be in school.
Yeah, like you could have done it about college students or just adults in general, right? In a different kind of
Yeah.
like workplace. It's just it's just I know why, like that's a very popular like setting for anime and whatnot. So like I get it, but also just like it's just like not my thing kind of deal.
Fair. It's
Yeah.
it's also wild to me how, as much as I love Gurren Lagann, I do think that Yoko was too young.
Yeah.
Like she was 14, I think.
Oh,
first
jeez.
appearance. Yeah. But I still like her. I still like her, but
It's just
she's too young. Now I'm like, that's my daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, did you like Little Witch Academia?
I have not seen that as well. That's also something that I plan to watch.
Well, if you like Mushoku,
Yeah.
I think you'll like it.
I haven't seen Mushoku though.
Wait, sorry, I'm saying
Yeah.
Mushoku. I mean, if you like Dungeon Meshi, I'm so
Oh yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
If you like Dungeon Meshi,
No, you're good. You're good.
you'll like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's pretty much what I mean by I'm really picky when it comes to anime.
It's fair. I mean, anime, like you might as well be picky with your time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And, like,
Was
that's
there a
what-
series? Oh,
Oh?
yeah. No, you first. You first.
That's why I like a lot of like the stuff that I like nowadays is just chill. It's like free run. It like it still has like action in it and whatnot, which is like what I really like. But I also like that it's slow, right? And it takes its time,
yeah.
and when it needs to take its time. Yeah.
Very well paced. Very
Forgot.
broad
What were you
genre.
saying?
Was there a series that you really wanted to get into that you were just like, no, I actually don't like this?
Oh, okay. So to me, that's Dragon Maid. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Yeah. Like
I never got to watch it. Is it?
it's
was
it's
bad?
like the thing is like it's such a good anime about family and like found family and whatnot, and I love that trope. I love found family so much.
Ooh.
But like it has a lot of anime to it as well.
Right.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah. I could do without it. And like the thing is like it's good. Like the writing when it's not doing that, it's good and I like it. I enjoyed my time with it. But I have like a complicated thing with it where I was just like, yeah, but I wouldn't watch something like that again nowadays. But when I did watch
Fair.
it, like, I still like quite enjoyed like a lot of the other aspects of it.
Fair and valid. Yeah, you won't enjoy Mushoku Tensei very much, and
Yeah.
because I had the same problem with that one. There's a
Yeah.
whole lot of anime in that, but like the world building was so good,
Mm-hmm.
but it was so the frequency of the anime scenes was too high for my personal taste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you
and
you were
like a lot of it is.
Yeah,
Oh
go
yeah.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, a lot of the anime scenes are
Yeah.
unfortunately are kind of part of
I see.
this plot, and I'm
Hmm.
just like, ugh, this is so hard to watch.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
Um. God, what? Oh no, I forgot.
Oh
What were we
no.
saying? Oh yeah, I remember you talking about
Mhm.
how like they had like fan service and free rent, but it wasn't actually like that kind of fan service. In the sense of like she's trapped in like the mimic
The mimic.
stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I think that the only kind of like eye roll joke was like the the potion that like melts clothes.
I don't know if I reached that part actually.
Oh
Now that
really?
I think about it. Yeah.
Wait, did you watch the first season?
I didn't get to finish.
Ah, sorry, my bad.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. I don't really mind the spoilers for, especially for like a series that I don't know when I'll be able to pick it up
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
I do remember why I stopped watching is because I think I either just started or just finished Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah.
And then essentially Baldur's Gate kind of took over my life. But I remember being distinctly like excited to watch. I remember the part where I stopped.
Yeah.
It was with that one vampire guy who was like kind of like he's basically like a blood hunter.
Vampire.
I mean he's like
Oh, the
blood
demon? Demon? Me?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-mm.
He's got like horns and stuff, and then like the free ren like really doesn't like him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I stopped. Like right before like some kind of big fight was going to happen is where I stopped, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
The animations. Yeah.
There's
I do
fight scenes.
like oh sorry.
No, I was just agreeing with Unlimited.
Yeah, true. I agree. I do really like the red-haired character in Free Ren. I think he's one of my favorite characters.
Oh, the axe.
I forget
guy?
his name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's his name
yeah.
again? I forgot. Stark? I think it's the name. It's like
I think
strength
so.
or something in German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find his whole character arc very endearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cause he's just like a regular chill guy, but he's like so freaking scared, but he will still face all of these things, and I really like that.
He's neat. Yeah, I don't know. Free Reign has like everything that I want in a thing. Just like nice still life, a lot of character building, and like action as well. Just has like I don't know. I like the setting and everything, the world building, as you learn more about stuff.
It's such a good, well-rounded series.
Yeah.
Like all around high quality.
Almost close to Stirk for a second. Does that mean something bad?
Oh no. I leveled up.
Yippee!
Yay. Okay, I'm gonna try to level until 40.
Alright. What are you at now?
Yeah.
30 something?
39.
Ooh.
Almost there. Yeah, just doing Dork Knight. If only my Lancer was this easy to level.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just need to crest into 15 to get those dungeons. At least you have 3 dungeons to pick from there.
That's true. Oh
Yeah.
wait, my Lancer is level 13 right now. Okay,
Mm.
might do that next. And then I could just grind dungeons, I suppose,
Yeah.
every now and then.
Oh, wait.
You know, there are two series that I really wanted to get into, but I
Oh,
just
yeah.
personally despise. But I totally respect if anybody else likes these series.
Hmm.
It's so not for me.
Yeah.
Do you know Ancient Magus Bride?
Nope. Oh, wait. I think I do. Is the main character red hair?
Red haired?
And then, like,
Yep.
the guy, he has,
With a
like, a skull?
skull?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I
Mhm.
do know what you're talking about
I
then, yeah.
I really, really dislike the series.
Oh, really? Why so?
I
That
I
was something I
wanted to get
was,
in.
like, I was just like, I'd give it a go. But why? I want to know now.
I tried my best to
Yeah.
give it a shot because
Mhm.
like the whole like the aesthetic, the world building,
Yeah,
all of
that.
that was like very interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
And like because like you would like free rent,
Yeah.
I believe like looking at it from like not knowing too much about it
Mm-mm.
would really like intrigue you.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't like it personally because I couldn't sit well with the idea of her being the bride when she is like essentially she was sort of like it's kind of messy because she was adopted by the
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
but he also wanted her to be his bride, and it's just like it's so strange. It's
Mm.
like a series that wants to be everything but doesn't do it well.
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't do romance well, it doesn't do world building well in my personal
I
opinion,
see,
because
I
like
see.
I respect if other people really like this series.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of my friends also really like it, and I totally get that.
Mm.
It's just the writing for me, Free Rent does everything right.
Yeah, yeah.
And this series for me does everything mediocre.
Fair, fair.
Maybe like slightly below mediocre,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is such a shame because I really wanted to like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. That's fair. It is a bit of a weird premise then if it is like that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
God, it was this manga that I read way back when.
Uh-huh.
But do you know Tayo no Ie?
No, but it sounds familiar.
Mm.
The House of the Sun?
Yes, that's the one I think it is. It's like it has a similar present, like similar thing in the sense of like, do you care about spoilers for this?
I'm
Manga. Okay. I mean, if anybody out there as well, close your ears for a little bit. If you
Yeah,
care,
close
but,
your
like,
ears, don't listen.
it's like about this. It's this found family thing, right? Again, which is I like those. And it's about a dude who's kind of like lost a bit of direction in his life, and I think his. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me remember exactly what their relationship is. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's about this girl and a dude who were like old childhood friends, and then they found each other again later in life when they kind of needed it. And there wasn't any like romance or anything. In the beginning, it was just really sweet about how they were mending each other's lives, essentially. And I was like, oh, that's neat. And then they just drop the fact that they're in love at some point.
Oh.
Yeah, and like I can see how you would develop feelings in that kind of situation. But my problem is this guy was an adult and she's still in high school. Yeah, and I was just like, wait, what do you mean? What is going on currently? And I was
Yeah.
just like, oh god, why? Like, it was fine the way it was because they they just had like a platonic relationship in the sense they helped one another in different ways, and they're like, again, the age difference helps because he gets an idea of what it's like for maybe a younger person, and he can mentor her, and she kind of gets what life would be like older, and he gets a different perspective from her, and I was just like, oh, that's really nice, and it's just like, oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
yeah, it kind of like muddies the intention of the series when
Yeah.
it's like it wasn't about that and now it is, and it's just like it makes it feel really scummy,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
suppose. Yeah, I get you.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wait, let me actually like look that up. I've heard of it.
Mm.
I'm sure that let me see.
I'm pretty sure it's just a manga. I don't know if they
Oh my
adapted it.
god, yeah, I read this. I read this
yeah,
manga.
okay. Yeah.
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 It was like it got so weird.
I know, right?
I get you. I
Yeah.
read this manga.
Yeah.
I remember liking it so much too, and then I
Exactly.
dropped it.
I was just like,
Yeah.
why? What did you do?
It's a little it got a little like I understand that that's really common here
Yeah.
and stuff, and
I mean, it's also just like, again, I can understand why you would develop that kind of relationship if you were in that
Yeah.
situation. But the age, like, why? Like, you could have easily written this
Oh,
about,
man.
you know, two people that were adults. You could have had the exact same story. So it's just like, oh, why?
it's very that's such a huge thing here, and I really don't like it. I
that's-
don't
yeah.
agree with it at all.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's also just why a few things are present in like anime and whatnot, and I do get why it's like that as well. But it's also just something I'm not ever gonna be able to get used to, kind of thing.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I don't plan to. I hope not
yeah,
to.
no. Yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I guess that's why I also like, as much as I enjoy the nostalgia for something like Cardcaptor Sakura. That one. Do you happen to know like that one character that it's just is like, and like Sakura's like in grade school, not even
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
Grade school, and like one of the girls is like engaged to like the homeroom teacher, and he's like straight up like 24. Wait, do you know about that?
No, I don't. I've not watched Cardcaptor. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Wait, let me actually send you-
boy.
Wait.
That's crazy. Where's my ref sheet? What my mouth would look like.
Man, it's been so long since I read Taiyo no Ie. I was like, I didn't even remember the title
Yeah.
of the series. There's this one character. I don't remember her name. But there's this one character in Cardcaptor Sakura where she's like, yeah, she's from what I asked about with my friends, they said that she was like engaged to him or something.
Yeah.
And it was very weird, like in the show, when because she's like very mature compared to like the rest of her classmates, and like straight up I vividly remember the scene of like all the students getting their like summer homework.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, you have to write about something or other or whatever. And then he went like to her desk and he was like, I'm especially excited for what you're going to read because like you're going to write because like your writings are my favorite. I was like, dude, I don't like this. Oh god.
That's more than fair.
Yeah, it could have been, man. Yeah, Taiyo no Ie was pretty good until that part.
Yep.
Yeah. I agree.
Like, if anything, like, I was just like, please don't, because like it's not like they just dropped it out of nowhere as well. I was just like, no, don't go this direction, please.
it was starting
Yeah.
to develop
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
that direction.
And I was like, no, no, no,
Yeah.
don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Just
Yeah,
like I don't
don't do
care. If,
it.
like just make it. If you're gonna do it, make it be like, oh no, where this is like this isn't right in the sense of like where like we've spent a lot of time together, so I see why, but no. And then, but nope, 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 nope.
Like make the older character realize that this probably isn't the right thing
Yeah,
to do, and he
exactly.
should be the bigger person.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yup.
Because if anything, I was just like, that's my that might be what it is. Like hopefully, and it's just like, oh, okay, I see.
That's such a blast from the past.
Yeah, it's forever like ingrained into my memory because like again, I enjoyed that like so much up until that point, and I was just like, I got burned.
I do kind of want to reread the first the first part because I remember it being so good.
Yeah,
And like very very comforting.
exactly.
I think. Yeah.
Like same, but also just like that's also why I don't want to really play like really necessarily replay the games I used to play in my childhood because I'm like scared of like, oh, what if it's like actually just nostalgia goggles. But I mean, but it's also just like, you know, you grow as a person and your interests change, so yeah.
Was there something that have you ever done that recently where it's like, I really liked this like long ago, but like seeing it again as an adult, like I have like different feelings towards it. Do you have something like that that you've encountered lately?
I feel like I had, but I don't remember.
Fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
I think for me, like the wildest so far that I remember, it's like when I revisit PS1 games that I loved, and I'm like, I remember these looking way better in my head.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't know if there's like a series. I guess.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna be like, maybe like the Ace Attorney series, but no, I still really like them.
Oh,
I watch people play it. Again, I'm just like, I mean, there's a lot of shit that didn't age well in the sense of like, I mean, but I always had a problem with it, kind of deal. In the game, so it's just like,
I feel like for Eve, I feel like it aged so well.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I want to go play that again at some point.
Oh my gosh.
I do have something. I used to fucking love Persona 5.
I'm curious.
I tried to play Royal and I couldn't do it. I did like the first dungeon and a bit of the second dungeon. I was like, nah, I can't do this.
What made you what made you feel that way? I'm so curious.
Like a lot of like, I don't know, when I was younger again and when I first played it, when it first came out, like I was just like, wow, I love this storytelling and all this writing and whatnot. And then I played it again as I am now. And it's like, oh my god, this blows. This is I don't like this. Like it's funny because it was a complete 180 because I used to love that game like so much.
Oh. What changed for you the second time around?
It was okay. It was from a both like gameplay standpoint as well as just writing. Gameplay wise, I just realized I don't like Persona's system. I don't like I don't like the social aspect of it. I love the dungeons and the fights and whatnot, but having to spend hours of my time just going around and like talking to people or raising stats, I don't like that anymore. Kind of thing. Yeah. And like,
I wonder if
that's what like Persona is about. Like it's always been like that. So it's not like that I'm complaining that it's like that way. It's just I've realized I don't like it anymore, kind of thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Because I feel like upon like sometimes like there's some games where it's just like it's so replayable, or some series like I feel like Avatar: The Last Airbender still holds up so well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but there are other shows that like I'm like, oh, this was so good, and then when I rewatch it, I'm like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I getcha. But that's just that's just life. You don't enjoy
True.
the same things you do like later, and that's also fine.
Yeah, and sometimes like when you find like a series that does something so well,
Yeah.
um, and then you look back at something else and you're just like,
Oh.
oh,
Yeah. I getcha.
yeah. I think I don't know if you were there for this particular conversation. I actually don't remember
Hmm.
if I even said this on stream or like in private, but there was a
Yeah.
time when like I think like DK and I were discussing uh Baldur's Gate
Oh yeah.
and like CRPGs,
Yeah.
and we were like, oh my god, I will never suggest that if somebody's like, oh, I want to get into CRPGs,
Mm.
never suggest Baldur's Gate as the first one, because
Uh-huh.
it like Baldur's Gate is so good
Oh, that's
that
true.
it'll
That everything
ruin
else is
everything
yeah.
else. Yeah.
I played what you call it? The other game, Divinity, original
Yeah.
Sin 2.
Divinity.
I love that so
Mhm.
much.
Ooh,
I
I've
have
heard
like
many good things
hours
about
of
it.
it. I don't know. The thing is, like, I
Oh,
haven't played it after Baldur's Gate, so I don't know. But it plays like very
fair,
differently. So, like, it'd still be the same amounts.
fair. I actually do want to try it because I
Mm.
heard that it's like it's a little, it's not like as beautifully
Oh yeah,
like precise and refined as Baldur's Gate, but still very good.
yeah. It's its own game. If anything, I kind of don't compare the two at all.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
I should definitely like try to find. I wonder if I could do that on stream. No.
Mm.
Herm. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe. Have you seen? Oh wait, have you played like Dragon Age? Because I've never been like a Dragon Age
I
person.
I tried to play Inquisition last year,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just not my thing. I couldn't get into it.
Ah,
Yeah.
fair.
I realized again that I'm like high fantasy has to be very specific for me to enjoy it.
Fair and
Yeah,
valid.
yeah. So it's not anything like where I just like the whole like the game, the narrative, or just everything is just I just couldn't get into it kind of deal. Not my thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on like something like Bloodborne or Elden Ring?
I like
Is it your thing?
those in the sense of uh they're not in your face with the story. You have to figure it out yourself.
Ah,
And so if you
uh-huh.
like that kind of stuff, then yeah, it's neat. I personally, unless you invest me into it, somehow like something just has a click in my brain. I'll be like, oh, you know,
Ah, yeah.
then I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll sit there and I'll research and like get
Oh,
the
that
lore.
makes sense.
But it has to be a very specific kind of feeling. Yeah. I played Elden Ring and I just liked it gameplay wise, and I assume the lore is also amazing. I've seen like a little bits of lore here and there because I'm just like I don't know what to watch, and it just happens to be in
Oh,
my
yeah.
feed. But yeah,
Nice.
those are right.
Are you also like because I'm only I only started really properly playing games recently. So I've always been like I studied history of games more so than I do play them.
Yeah.
Um what are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on uh, wait which wait, I was going to ask about like I'm not, sorry, I got distracted because
No, you're fine.
I'm not used to tanking.
You're okay.
Hmm. Huh. Oh no. You know what? I do want to ask because I'm kind of excited for like the one day when you eventually, hopefully, maybe choose to play Final Fantasy 13.
Oh, I'm going to do that this year. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this year?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I need to be there. I
Yeah.
wanna. Are you gonna have a counter? Like an
Yes, I
on-stream
was.
counter?
If anything, I was going to ask you. I was like, "What is the exact line so I can keep track of it?"
But we're the sea. Enemies of Cocoon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing is, little me really liked it. Like when I did play it, I quite liked it. But I'm wondering how
Ian liked it a
I'm.
lot as well.
Yeah, I'm wondering how I'm gonna feel about it today. Because like I have a friend who's really passionate about the Final Fantasies and like just get like a lot of games that they play, and she fucking hates lightning.
I've seen a few lightning haters myself.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
it's been a while again, and I was like, I liked lightning when I played, but with like her input on stuff, I'm wondering if it'll change. You know?
True.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it is sort of like that.
Like, I mean, Joe makes a good point in this sense. She treats Hope like utter garbage at the beginning. She just like
Oh.
gives that kid even more trauma than he needs to have.
That's yeah.
Make it sound like it's over a decade old, but it's only three Final Fantasies ago. It's a decade old, is it not? Oh no, it's
Technically, yeah.
almost a decade, right?
It is. Sadly,
I think it's
been
almost
a
a decade.
while
Yeah,
since
I think
it came out.
I think it's been almost a decade.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be surprised if someone's like, "Oh, Final Fantasy 13 remake."
True.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I suppose.
Yeah. And to be fair, to be fair to Final Fantasy 13, they had part 2 and part 3, so
Yeah.
like took a while for that game for those games to be made and to come out.
I mean, that's
No.
also the thing in the sense of like, I somewhat know the stories of those, and it's just like, again, I think it should have just ended with 13.
Same.
Like, you know,
I
like,
kind of
just undoes
yeah,
a lot of
sorry.
like the stuff that happened in 13, and it's like, why?
I love listening to Ian rant about 13. It is very cathartic. Because he's just like, there's no point because you know the way that everything ends.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, for those people who have never seen the ending.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like, why?
yeah.
Just undo all of that, I guess. Sure.
I think the most egregious one for me is the ending of 2.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the ending of 2 is. Oh,
I can't say anything.
Yeah. I think I know, but I'm not sure if I'm recalling correctly, kind of deal.
I saw the ending by accident because I
Oh.
liked the song.
Ah, okay. See.
So I was like, I want to listen to the song, and then I mistakenly watched the cutscene, and I was like, oh,
Unlucky.
What are your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts? I don't know that I've asked.
I've been watching somebody play that recently, and oh my god, I didn't realize how stupid that game was. In the sense of like, it's so silly. It's so goddamn silly.
Just like the base concept of
Yeah.
it.
Like, have you played or watched Danganronpa?
Yes.
It's the same to me in that kind of silly sense. Like I love Danganronpa. It's like my guilty pleasure kind of game because like I love like mystery, and like I love Ace Attorney. I love all of those things, and it has a really unique system in its trial. Like I really like how like fast paced it is and whatnot. But like it's just like that silly to me. Kingdom Hearts, because it's like, oh, the ultra high school level hope, ultra high school level despair.
Yeah.
The gigantic. Oh god, I wish I knew what they called it, but like, oh, that event that happened, and it has like a really long name every time they say it, and they say it like 50 times in a row.
Yeah.
Like, that's so stupid. It's charming in its own way.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I know that people say like 2 or 3 is better, but like I just have like a nostalgia for the first.
For Danganronpa.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like the first Danganronpa. because it's like it's the first time that it's ever happened. Like it's and it and I quite like the live action stage play of
Oh,
one.
there's a stage play?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It was, oh my gosh, Junko stole the show.
Oh,
She was
well, I mean, you'd hope so. She's
amazing.
like the main like thingy of run of one. Sorry.
Yeah. You know how like in the last few bits one Junko goes through those like multiple like personalities?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she goes through all of those personalities at the same speed
Ooh.
on live on stage.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. She was such a great actress. And like just the stage play just made it. I mean, it's a little quick because the game itself, I feel like it's best experienced as the game.
Yeah.
Just because like going through the whole mystery of everything and like looking for all the clues is just like part of like what makes it so
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
I
Very exciting as a game.
I see.
Yeah.
I got it used, but it had the
Yeah.
new game smell. It was returned instantly. That's fair. I personally don't get a lot of the hate for 13 as from a, like a gameplay standpoint because it's really fun to me. Well, at least it was the few times that I have played. It's just but like if anything, most like a lot of the complaints I saw were like it railroads you. It's too linear. I'm just like, but like the rest of the Final Fantasies have a story that they want you to do too. I guess it's just because like you didn't really get any open world areas until what is it called? Grand Pulse? What's it called?
Yeah, Grand Pulse. Yeah.
Which
I mean, to its credit. Oh yeah.
yeah, and I mean, like, I still get why people might not like it, but personally, at least, I'm just like, yeah, I don't really agree. No thing.
Like, there's a very good story reason for why it's a hallway.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's part of the theme of the game too. Personally, like, it has like, it's part of the story.
Yeah, I think like at that point, maybe like just play a different Final Fantasy if
Yeah.
you really want to explore.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like even 9 for me, it's different in that like it's not like the other types of Final Fantasy where you start off, you leave the first place and it's like a big open world. Like you kind of like have to like run away from that first place you started at, and you're just like it's
Yeah.
a hodgepodge of like misadventures. And I think maybe like they're probably that was the whole point of the game in the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
And like, you know, they're the sea. Enemies of Cocoon. You can't
Yeah.
just like willy-nilly go around.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're the sea. Enemies of
Exactly.
Cocoon. Yeah.
A piping hot water. Hojicha. I think that's what it's how it's said.
Hojicha.
Yeah,
Yeah, roasted green
Liz's,
tea.
Yeah, Liz's favorite drink, or the drink she told me to use in her thingy. Gotcha.
Hojicha's so good. Also, hi, Noodle.
Hi. Shouldn't you be asleep?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like hella late over there.
It's an ungodly hour, I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah, healing. Yeah.
Healing?
Yep. Nobu got the what is it called? The Resident Evil reference.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know, I bought Lily some like Resident Evil merch.
Ooh.
And it sucks because like you in the Capcom store you can essentially buy like first aid spray and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like it's really cute.
Really?
But
yeah.
so the concept of it is cute.
Yeah.
And then you look at it and you're like, this is official merch.
Oh no!
It's
That's
really
sad.
cheap looking.
No.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's basically like a generic spray bottle with like a badly printed sticker.
Aw. That's so lame.
And I'm like, this is official merch. That sucks.
That's so lame.
And some of them are misspelled. Like a lot of the
What?
English is misspelled.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. That is a shame.
Mm-hmm.
All they would need to do is like make it like cool looking textures, make it look a bit like rugged, Like it was in the
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That would have
Yeah.
been so cool. But like it looked a little cheap.
Damn.
Yeah. And it's official. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel about the fucking the statues that Square Enix makes you pay for 14.
Oh my god,
Like,
I so
what?
agree.
You're charging
Any-
how much for that shit, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my
It
god.
looks ugly as hell.
It's so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I never buy like figures from Square Enix themselves.
Yeah, that
Because I
too.
know it's gonna be trash.
Yeah, like
If
they're
it's
just
like
like
made
especially
by
bad when they're the 14 ones are just like especially
I
bad for some
agree.
reason.
I agree.
So whack.
The only ones that are like fairly like okay are like the chibi ones. Those are like pretty good.
And the mascot
But like
ones as
everything
well.
else.
Like just like your
yeah,
chocobos, your cactuar and whatnot. Yeah.
I agree. The mascot ones are cute. I really think they should probably just focus on mascots because those
Yeah.
will sell very easily.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
you can like bump up the price if you make good quality
Yeah.
material.
Exactly.
But like the Omega statue, I saw
Yeah.
in person. I was like, oh, this is gross.
The
And I
She-Ra
really
one.
like
Oh,
Omega. Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah. Even the Estinian bust, I wouldn't pay for that.
All of that money
Nope.
that you're paying is just for that stupid emote, man.
Wait, does it come with like
Yeah, they come with
in-game
exclusive emotes. Yeah.
stuff? I don't know if it's worth it.
No, it's definitely
Like-
not. But people will buy it anyway because in-game emote they can show off.
True. It's like, oh, you bought the
Yeah.
statue, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually just bought the secondhand copies of the 2 art books from Heavensward.
Ooh.
Yeah,
all
because
of
I
the-
adore Heavensward.
Yeah.
Like it has such a special place in my heart.
I have all the art books and the lore books.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I haven't opened them yet. Do they also come with in-game stuff, or
Yeah.
is that?
Take them with them.
Oh, I guess for like the one of the books,
Yeah.
I don't think I will be getting the in-game thing because I got it for
It's
secondhand.
used. Yeah, that's fair enough.
And then the other one, I think I got the other one in full price. Oh, oops. So I think it was the armor one I got in full price.
They're not crazy things in game. I think they're just minions most of the time.
I wonder what I end up getting. I don't think I'll use it because I'm very happy with my minion right now.
Yeah, that's very fair.
I found a plush on like the Japanese version of. I'm sure, do you know Merikari? It's like a secondhand.
No, I don't know it.
Oh, it's kind of like eBay, I guess, or
Oh, yeah.
Yahoo auctions, but like for Japan.
Mm.
Like an online store, and then like just a bunch of people selling stuff. I found plushies of Ashafant, and I'm like, oh god, I'm so tempted to get this, but nope. I'll hold off.
I cannot do it.
Yeah, I'll give myself some time and see how long I still adore Ashafant. And it's not just me crying, wishing he was still his silly self. You know. Ah, my silly boy.
My little elf man.
A little elf man. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Every like Square Enix like figure that is realistic is hot garbage.
Yeah.
Like I remember when Rebirth, or like the Final Fantasy remake for 7 just came out, and everybody was like, "Wow, the static arts look so good. This time, guys, this time it's gonna be high quality." I'm like, yeah, you tell yourself
Yeah,
that. And then like
alright.
the Tifa was released, and her face was horrible. She did not look like Tifa. Yeah. Did you ever play 7?
I played Crisis Core and I played a bit of 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never played 7.
I want to play a lot of the Final Fantasies. Like I want to play 9, I want to play 8. I wanna. Well, like the
Wait,
thing
you've
is,
never played 9 before?
No, I have.
Oh, okay,
Like
you have.
I've tried almost every Final Fantasy. I think the only one I haven't tried that is popular that people really like is 6. I have like no opinions on 6.
Oh.
Yeah. But I heard that one's
I
very beloved.
It looks like it. Like
Mm-hmm.
whenever people talk about it as like a reference, like whenever people like mention 6 references in
Yeah.
14, like people go wild. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Have you ever played Bravely Default?
I have only very briefly though. I
Oh,
borrowed it from a
fair.
friend and I had to give it back because I didn't
Oh,
play it before I told them I'd give it back.
fair,
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I really adore it.
That's good.
I'm so bad at it though because like the learning curve gets real rough after a
Yeah,
while.
I'm. Yeah, I'm also just like pretty bad at JRPGs in general.
Tough.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
so bad at them too.
yeah. But,
I like the story. That's why sometimes I just watch people play. And I'm
yeah.
just like, yeah, you'll get through it quicker than I ever will.
I mean, yeah. I think did I ever explain to you like my thing of like why I'm like I have like a weird complex when it comes to
Ah,
JRPGs?
I remember you
Yeah,
mentioned it when I first asked about
yeah,
13.
yeah. It's because of 13. Yeah, where I've never beaten 13. So
I'm excited for that.
yeah, I
When
wanna
you beat
finally go and like smash my fucking
it.
my trauma with it.
I believe.
Yeah.
You can do it because you're Lucy,
Yeah.
enemy of Cocoon.
What are you gonna do if you find out that it's like not that it's not actually said that much?
I'd be a little disappointed actually. Because I
Yeah.
can't find the video of the people who counted it
Yeah.
down.
That's
Because
fair.
I'm pretty sure, like, I was laughing so hard and I kept up with, like, it was, like, put into, like, a 3-part series of, like, just a full playthrough.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember it being, like, oh, it's, like, over, like, 130 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd honestly be a little sad if it was, like, under that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh.
That's also partially the reason, like you and DK talking about that, like was partially the reason I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and beat 13 this year.
I'm so excited. I need
Yeah.
to be there. I need to be there for this. It's gonna be so wild. It's gonna be so funny. I tried watching CinemaSins or
Oh
like
yeah.
the game sins
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
see like how if they mention how many times they say it because it's like I distinctly remember that video existing, but I cannot for the life of me find it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powerlessy, enemies of Cocoon. Powerlessy, enemies of Cocoon. It's just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Boss, come look at this. What?
Ding
Ding?
ding ding.
You talking about ding dings? Do you know? Have you seen ding dings?
No. What's a ding ding?
Cinnamon scents. Oh. Okay. Ding dings are like they're like little peepees, little peepee mascots. They're actually like really cute.
Please.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I
Search them
know what
up.
this
Yeah,
is.
search them up.
Is this the thing that like kind of looks like a mushroom? It's like
Yes,
it's a
yes,
little
yes,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
it's a pee
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
little face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do know them.
Those are so cute.
I had a friend back in the day when I was
Yeah.
really like still into cosplay,
Mm-hmm.
and they had like like it was the only mascot character of merch that they ever bought ever, because they don't really like cute mascot stuff.
Yeah.
But once they found that little
Little
guy,
ding ding. Yeah.
oh my gosh! I remember I went to visit their place once. I was like, oh man, it's just full of little peepees.
Little ding dings. Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere. And I was like,
So good.
well, at least you know what you like.
Yeah.
I will not judge you for that.
They're just like cute though. Like
They are
genuinely.
cute. The face, it's very cute.
Yeah.
It's very funny. It's very funny. They have the same energy to me as that one Sanrio character that is pretty much just like a slice of salmon.
Oh yeah, I think I know the
Do
one
you
you're
know about
talking
that?
about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I found that character, I was like, this character has 4 albums, 4 music albums.
What? Wait,
It's
what?
crazy.
Sanrio characters have
Yeah,
albums?
yeah.
Wait, what? In what way? Like,
So like, I went to like a toy store because like
yeah,
I like going to toy stores
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
They're pretty fun. And it just so happened that this character was celebrating their anniversary, and they had like CDs
Uh huh.
with music in them.
But it like
And they're like,
is it meant to be like that mascot singing or something? Like, what is it?
yes.
Oh, what?
Like they have a music. Wait. After this one dragon, I'm gonna send
Yeah.
you like a music video.
Okay.
Like it's real.
Yeah. I'll give it a watch.
I'm
after.
still in shock. And like they have like concerts and stuff. And it's like this little sashimi singing.
What?
Yeah.
I had no idea about this like part of Sanrio. I always thought they were
It's
just like little
wild.
mascots, and they just sold like toys or plushies of them.
I mean, that is also true. But like apparently he's also a big old music producer or
Oh
something.
wow!
Honestly, one of like Sanrio character lore is one of the most fascinating things I've ever
What?
read
They have
because it says
lore too?
they have lore. They have
my.
lore. I need to. Okay, I'm gonna read some Sanrio lore to you,
Uh-huh.
and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like there's this one Sanrio character. You may have seen like what they look like, and you're probably thinking, oh, they're like a little fluffy little poodle or like a little
Uh-huh.
dog.
Yeah.
No, they're a piece of bread that was torn off and fallen onto the ground, and like the lore is actually goes pretty deep.
Oh my god!
Like it's always so shocking to me.
I see.
Kind of like how with like the little detail of like Hello Kitty is not a cat.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
It's like
What are they
it's so
again?
precise. A girl.
Oh.
Hello Kitty is a little girl.
Oh.
Yeah. It's wild, huh?
Never mind. It is.
And it's so funny that here like My Melody is known as like a psychopath in Japan.
It's the black and pink one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little bunny,
I mean,
like the hood.
Aren't they like always depicted with like a knife or something?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like they're essentially like everything bad that happens to Kuromi is entirely My Melody's fault.
Oh no!
Yeah, My Melody is like is a psychopath.
Oh my god!
It's wild. I'm like, what's happening?
I had no idea. It was like the thing is the music thing is the most wildest to me. This isn't really shocking, but like the music stuff is like, huh? What do you mean?
Wait, I let me go get that okay, let me go get that music video. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the name of this character is Kirimi-chan.
Yes.
And Kirimi-chan has multiple music videos.
Okay.
And I'll put the link on in chat so that everybody else can see it.
I'm gonna give this a looky.
Full music video. Yeah. And he has multiple videos.
Oh
multiple
my
appearances.
God. Is this
album
like,
signing?
This is like what is it called? Is it BT21 but the other way around, you know? Where if they had made the mascots first?
Yeah. Sanrio's also coming up with like a. I don't know if it's an Otome game or
Yeah.
something. I think it's an Otome game.
Oh my
Actually, I
god.
think it's already out. Yeah. So it's like all these Sanrio characters, but it's like I think if I'm not mistaken, they're all like princes, and like all the Sanrio characters are fairies
Oh.
or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Something to that effect.
I see.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
This is.
Let me go.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Let me see if I can find the lore of that one character that, like, there is straight up like a character that like lives in a piece of bread because she's like a speck of like white bread that fell off onto the floor. Like that's what she is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And like her best friend is like a piece of like a torn off udon noodle. Like it's really wild. Like I'm like, damn. Oh man. It's so crazy.
It is.
Yeah, I'm level 40.
Congrats.
Let's go.
Yippee.
Actually, I should let me just quickly try on the Moogle sword to see if I want it actually.
To be fair, Dark Knight has a lot of banger swords.
Oh, I'm so excited for like this one sword that's in Stormblood.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it's called, but it looks really nice. It's like, it looks kind of like Art Nouveau.
Oh.
It looks like an Art Nouveau. If you remember Rini's Sage weapon, where it looks like peacock feathers, it's from the same series.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm very excited for that. I also just like really love Sage.
That's good.
I didn't expect it like being a support for like ever.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot. Let's see.
I finished the music
Dark Knight.
video. Oh my god. That's so wild to me. I had no idea they had musical numbers.
It's wild. It's wild. Oh my goodness. I love hate that it exists. I'm just like, this is actually insane.
It sure is. Okay, that's fine.
Sanrio character lore is all really crazy.
It is.
I remember like I spent like, oh, I love the way that Rini's looks. I love both of these, but like
I'm gonna check the motion blur. I'm gonna filter it to make it motion blurred as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, like hold on.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this, but the whole thing. Okay. Here's mine. Yeah. I need to get Dusk to show me the ice cream tool again because I forgot how it worked.
Ice cream tool?
Yeah, there's like this ice cream tool that lets you like color in really quicky.
Yeah, I have that one.
Oh really? Yeah. Wait, how do you use it again?
It's a little bit tricky for me. I actually don't use it very often.
Yeah. It was useful when Dusk explained it to me when she did, but I was just like, okay, I'm gonna proceed to forget all of this now.
That's fair. I feel like you need to get the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of loop around it. You just kind of loop, and then it'll automatically fill in whatever hasn't been filled in or whatever is inside the lines or whatever have you.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think that's really good for cell shaded art or like for like art with like solid colors for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll
Oh,
keep it there for now. I think that's pretty productive. And we'll move on to Mario now because I started to play that as well. How are you in terms of time? I know it's a thingy
uh,
tomorrow. I know you've got a thing tomorrow, but like,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna go out tomorrow still
hmm,
because the trains today were quite concerning. There were like
yeah,
a lot of trains weren't working today,
hmm,
and I was hoping to like go out and sell like a couple of like scale figures that I just don't I just want to make more space at home really.
yeah,
And I kind of cleaned out my closet and I'm like I don't need these essentially.
hmm,
um I have a few scale figures I just really want to let go,
yeah,
but I could just like have them picked up so that I don't have to bring them uh, to a place to sell
yeah.
it, I guess.
I see, see.
Yeah, so I am considering just like